Ano? Hello mga kaibigan, what's up? Welcome sa... Gulo pala ng buko po. Hello, what's up? Mga kaibigan, welcome sa ating tournament. We are doing Wild Rift Underground. Yan. Wild Rift Underground week number 7. Kumusta naman audio ko muna? Kumusta? Rinig nyo ba ako? Kita nyo ba ako ng maayos? Rinig nyo ba ako ang kita ng maayos, mga tol? Late namin natapos kagabi. Umaga na naman at ikaw ang tabi. What's up? No audio? Talaga? Okay. Kick ko lang to si JR, huli, Aliana, Nagtotroll ka ba na no audio? Audio clear daw eh. Meron pala. Baka tanga ka lang, JR. Double check mo kapag tanga ka. Pa-double check sa utak baka Okay? Kakagising ko lang bong links, no? Okay. Ako na bahala. Shoutout idol, no? By the way, Aidzo, Jello, Charles, alam nyo na gagawin. Anyway guys, tournament na tayo. Important details. Week number 7 ng Wild Rift Underground. Yan, mga kaibigan. And again guys, ano nga ba tong Wild Rift Underground? I'm just explaining this para sa mga baguhan. Wild Rift Underground is the weekly community tournament ng League of Legends Wild Rift Philippines Community. Yan. At hindi yan humihinto. Tuloy-tuloy lang yan. At palagi yung libre. At tayo ang underground. Kami ang underground, ladies and gentlemen. Wala, basically, lalaro ka lang. Pati bayan. Pero I'm so excited mga bongklings kasi etong Wild Rift Underground, every time na nag-week 7 tayo o week 8 tayo, patapos na yung ikawalong linggo natin, magpe-playoffs na tayo. So, unahin ko muna yung mga bagay na pinaka-excited talaga akong i-announce sa inyo. And that would be of the Wild Rift Underground playoffs, no? The Wild Rift Underground playoffs, which is gaganapin this, wala pa yatang date nasabi ko na yung date. This March 4 to March 7, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be sharing you my desktop and there you go, no? Camera ko pala, yan. Okay, yan. So that is our Wild Rift Underground playoffs. Dito, kung meron tayong weekly tournament, ito naman after 8 weeks, after 2 buwan ng bakbakan sa underground, pati bayan, no? Palusutan doon sa lasunan na best of 1. Na alam mo yun, napakaluwag lang ng mga rules natin dito. Sa oras lang tayo mahigpit. Maglalaban-laban yung 8 champion teams, no? 8 nag-champion na teams mula doon sa 8 linggo ng ating Wild Rift Underground. So, yan dyan na nga yung Empire Esports. Etong ESG, magigitong Sunsparks, no? Nag-update yung players nila. And then we have Execration. We also have VVV Esports. We have Next Play na nag-champion din ng week 5. We have DR Esports na nag-champion ng week 6. Ngayon, eto kayo. Yan kayo. Week 7 champ, tapos week 8 champion. Yan. Ayan ang ating Season 1 playoffs, March 4 to March 7. Kuya Shane, ano meron siya? Anong meron naman dyan? March 4 to March 7. Ano naman ngayon sa playoffs? Lalaro lang ba kami? Hindi. Malamang may prize pool, no? May prize pool yan na malaki. Okay? At abangan nyo kasi ngayong araw ko i-announce lahat ng detalye, lahat ng prize pool niyan, lahat ng giveaways para sa mga viewers natin on March 4 to March 7 para sa stream na yan. Pinaghahandaan namin yan. Pinagbubutihan namin yan. As in, maraming tumulong sa akin, maraming sumama sa akin para gumawa ng isang napakalupit na Wild Rift tournament para sa inyo, mga kaibigan. So, that's Wild Rift Underground, March 4 to March 7. Abangan nyo yan, okay, mga tol. At kung ako sa inyo, galingan nyo. Wala nang choice eh. Galingan nyo talaga to make it there. Kaya nyo yan. Kaya nyo yan, mga tol. Okay? Again, alam nyo naman ang dito sa Wild Rift Underground, palakasan lang talaga, no? Best of 1, sundin nyo lang yung oras, be attentive lang kayo kung alerto kayo. Kung kaya ng ibang team, kayang-kaya nyo yan. So, simulan na natin. Time deadline natin. Again, gaya nga na sinabi natin, this is day 1. Magiging 2 araw po ang ating Wild Rift Underground week number 7. Meron pa tayong laban bukas. So, you need to actually do your check-in now, no? Ang matches natin na magsisimula ng 3 p.m. So, make sure that you check in now. Paano po ba mag-check-in? Pumunta kayo doon sa link na nakapin comment dyan sa may Facebook, sa Battlefy link natin, and you will be heading towards here, no? Tapos ang alam ko, dito sa may right side, may nakalagay na check-in now. Let me know kung wala. Ibig sabihin, hindi pa kayo registered, no? Para dun sa mga teams, yan, may mga participants tayo, no? Na I think we have around 300 plus. 292 ang confirmed teams natin, pero may mga pending teams pa tayo na around 53, no? Normally, pag 53, pag pending teams kayo, ganyan, yan, kulang kayo sa team. Hindi kayo kumpleto. O yan, no? O, 3 pa lang. Ang minimum po, ang minimum na members or number ng players sa isang team para maging confirmed kayo or maging full ang registration nyo ay 5 team members. So hanggat hindi kayo lumilima, hindi papasok sa puwet yan. So ang gagawin nyo, make sure na 5 kayong members. And also, kahit 5 kayo dito, minsan hindi pa rin titira yan, hindi pa rin yan magiging unpending, no? Kailangan verified. You need to make sure na verified yung mga account nyo sa Battlefy. Hindi ko pala partner tong Battlefy, baka naman mga tol, grabe yung binibigay ko sa inyong mga players. Pero ayun mga kaibigan kaya ako lang pinili yung Battlefy kasi ang dali talaga gamitin. Sobrang dali gamitin nitong, ano nga ba to? Sobrang daling gamitin ng Battlefy platform. And kapag-kapa ko siya gamitin for my tournaments. And I feel like this is the platform na, ayun nga, na I'm very capable of working with. And I think para sa inyo din, ang dali rin talaga niya gamitin. Ito na yata yung pinakamadali na, madali magbigay ng single instructions, especially in managing my tournaments. Mapapansin niya ng mga regular dito. So, ayun guys! Maximum number of players is 1 million, no? Kahit 1 million kayo sa isang team, wala po akong pake, no? I suggest, magpa 1 million members kayo sa isang team para only substitution kayo, okay? Only substitution kayo. Kasi isa sa mga pinakamahigpit pong rule ng ating tournament ay bawal maglaro ang isang player na hindi naka-register, hindi nakalagay yung pangalan doon sa yung exact na ID, no? Yung hindi pala exact, kahit yung first part lang ng ID, yung pangalan doon sa sa team roster sa Battlefy. Okay? Paano Kuya Shin kung nag-change IGN? Hindi pa rin. Nice one. Thank you. Kita kits week 8. Paano Kuya Shin kung wala, hindi talaga. Hindi pa rin, wala. Okay? So mga tol, ang dali lang solusyon. Kung may nagpalit ng IGN sa inyo, kung merong bago ng IGN, edi ilagay niyo yung bagong IGN. Gaano ba kahirap 'yon, 'di ba? Gaano ba kahirap 'yon? So, ayan mga kaibigan ha, make sure. Again, isa sa mga pinakamahigpit na rule ng ating tournament is that bawal po ang hindi nakalagay yung IGN sa roster. Wala pong limit yan. I suggest 1 million teams, 1 million members kayo sa isang team para hindi kayo mahirapan. Walang limit ang max players, no? Okay, may minimum, dapat 5. Ang maximum natin walang limit. Okay, so, ayun, magsi-check-in na kayo mga players ha. Be sure to do your self-check-in already. I think may mga kasabay tayong tournament ngayon, pero walang problema. Ano na lang kayo? Ano nga ba to? Nakalose ko ba yung tab ko? Nakalose ko nga yung tab ko. Be sure na mag-self-check-in na kayo, no? And yeah, kung may mga tanungan kayo, sige, I'll be entertaining some questions na malupit. Okay, saan makikita yung tab para ma-chat yung kalaban? Mamaya pa. Mayor Misa. Actually, pwede. Gusto nyo, bigyan ko na kayo ng mga sample. Paano makita ang tab para makita ang kalaban? Sa ngayon, dito sa week 7, di nyo pa makikita kasi hindi pa nagsisimula ang bracket. Pero bumisita tayo sa isang tournament bracket, no? bit.ly/WRU week 6. Yung week 6 na naging laban natin, no? Ba't ko ginugol to? Ito. Wild Rift Underground Week 6. Paano nyo makikita ang kalaban ninyo? Ito, natapos na tong tournament na to. Nagawa na to. Ito yung last week, no? So, basically, pupunta kayo sa matches nyo. May matches page lagi. May match dashboard lagi. So, for example, punta lang kayo sa isang match dashboard dito. So, ito sa may bracket. Pwede nyo i-click yan. Alam ko merong direct link para sa inyo. Tapos, ayan may chat yan. Ayan. Dito sa baba. Sa cellphone, I-scroll down nyo lang yan. Ayan, dito sa baba. May match shot yan. Diyan kayo magko-contact. Ito lang po lagi ang basis ko ha. Itong match shot lang po lagi ang basis ko kung defaulted or kung sinong pasaway or kung naghahanap ba talaga kayo ng kalaban ninyo. So, hindi po yung Facebook chat, hindi po yung YouTube chat. So, ayan, dyan din sa Battle 5. So, dito si El Seti tsaka Synergy Electro. Dito sila nag-usap-usap po. Sabi ni Synergy, "Hi po, start tayo maaga." Tara, Lods. Oh, yes, Carlo. Easy. Easy, basic. May coin flip pang command. Pwede kayo mag-coin flip command. Ayan. O, tapos nag-agree na sila. Tapos nag-report ng score. Tapos, pati pantubos, 'di ba? Sobrang dali. Dali talaga. Napadali. Hindi ko alam kung may nahihirapan kung paano mag-chat eh. Yung pag-chat, gagamit ka lang ng daliri. Ganon. Boshin, rules po na pwede o hindi mag-stream ang players namin. Pwede. I highly encourage na yung mga players ay mag-stream ng tournament natin, no? I highly encourage my viewers na manood kayo sa mga players na kasali sa tournament natin. Nuhin ko yung views, mga kaibigan. Nood kayo sa kanila. Ipapaspam ko pa yan sa mga moderator ko. It will be my pleasure to promote your stream. Yan. Shoutout sa iyo, Seng, mula sa Davao. Okay lang, bakit? Okay lang kahit name lang di kasama. Yung ganito, #124 sa name. Hindi Theodore Ryan, ang ilagay mo yung first part. Ito-tolerate namin yung ganito. Pakita ko sa'yo. Shoutcast. Kunyari ito, pwede nyong ilagay. Basta make sure nakasama itong first part. Wild Brief. Oh, yan. Ako may Wild Brief, diba? Kahit wala na yung 2020. Pero isama nyo na lang. Gano'n ba kahirap mag-type ng letra ba talaga? Ganon. 'Di ba? Hinahayaan nyo ang lokohin kayo ng gobyerno. Yung pag-type pa kaya ng letra. Madali lang yan. Kaya nyo ang tiisin yung mga pahirap sa buhay. Okay lang yan. Pa-check po random. Sige, walang problema. Guys, magsi-check-in na kayo. Pag kayo di naka-check-in, sorry tayo. Self-check-in yan ha. Self-check-in. Sige, ano ko muna. Check ko lang yung mga participants no, na nag-self-check-in. Ito na, meron na tayo mga self-check-iners. Ito, no? Random. Naka-check-in na mga pre. Forza. Familiar na pangalan yung Forza. Sir Shin, may chance po ba na mag-shoutcast nyo yung game or anong round po ng game yung start ng shoutcast? Round 1, magkakas na kaagad tayo ng game. Don't worry. Young Blood. Pero wag nyo ako abangan na i-shoutcast yung game nyo. Random lang yon. Extreme Evolution. No problem mga pre. Eto guys, hindi ako mag-check-in sa inyo ha. Dino-double check lang natin. Adversity Esports. Naka-check-in na rin. Nice one. Well done sa mga marunong mag-self-check-in. Rick Havoc o Kalamansi. Okay. Conquerors. Yan, dito naka-check-in. White Reef. Okay, andito rin. Desolator. Okay, andito na rin. Team Flood. Wait lang ah. Team Flood. Andito rin, mga kaibigan. Iyan ako. Team Floodway. Sige, check tayo ng mga pangalan nyo. Team Ba. Andito rin. Anti-Pro. Dito rin, naka-check-in na rin. Soul Emperors naka-check-in na rin. Team Mo. Naka-check-in na rin. Antipolo America. Antipolo pa America. Mga bong link, self-check-in ha. Pag ako, hindi, na-miss ko yung mga request nyo, di kayo naka-check-in. Sorry tayo ha, self-check-in. Jumbo Hotdog. Edison. Okay. Sige lang, okay lang yan. Ako na bahala. Infamous. Basta, di lahat ng mga nagchat-chat dyan nakikita ko ha. So, pasensya tayo ha. Self-check-in. Outlaw Nebula, okay. Titans, ang ganda niyan ha. TLT Titans, okay. CG EU. Elder of Universe, yes. Ayan, check it tayo. Dream High Gaming. Okay, Gucci Belt, no? Next Generation Esports. Okay din, naka-check-in din. Dream High Gaming, I think andyan na yata. Dream High Gaming, yeah, 1 and 2, andito. Relentless. Esports Elite nandito. Relentless Esports Osiris hindi pa, no? Painom lang ang kape. Sige lang, chat nyo dyan yung mga teams na gusto nyo double check, ha? Double check. Hindi check-in, ha? Kayo mag-self check-in. Pang double check lang to. Sarap, grabe. Prize pool for today, mga kaibigan, we have 5,000 pesos pala, by the way, para sa ating running prize pool. Pero wag kayong mag-alala kasi, mapapalaki ko yan. Don't worry. Season 2! Season 2, promise. Nako, listan nyo na. Listan nyo ng Season 2. Pwede kayo, pag kayo nanalo sa Season 2, weekly na tournament na libre. Magbalato na kayo. Okay, let's go! Double check ulit tayo. Soda Poppin. Ang ganda ng pangalan. Andito, Soda Poppin. Bino Gaming. Andito rin. XDG. Andito rin. Floodway. Andito rin. I Got Games. Andito rin. Outlaw Light. Light Triad andito, no? Light Triad. Baka makahula? Hindi. OPG Ragnarok. Hindi sasali sila Dicky. Cosmos. Dragon Tooth. Andito rin. Laughing Coffin. Laughing Coffin. Ganda. Ganda talaga ng pangalan kahit kailan. I think best name para sa akin yung Laughing Coffin. Fenrir. Never Surrender. Morph Valravan. Morph Valravan, yeah. Andito rin. Awangan. Andito rin. Kurokage. Andito din. Pera. Mukhang pera. Yes, andito, no? Mukhang pera andito na. Aspera Esports also here. Synergy Static. SNRG Static. Mali spelling mo, no? Sa Static. Pero Synergy Static andito na, bro. High Stakes Gaming. High Stakes Gaming naka-check-in na rin. Well done. Yan. Point reveal. Andito na rin, pre. Knights Phoenix. Wala Knights Phoenix. Team Phoenix lang. Hindi pa naka-check-in, no? Loleris. Andito na rin, naka-check-in na rin. Relentless Forte. Naka-check-in na. Okay. Tol, mag-self-check-in kayo, ha? Self-check-in kayo, ha? Mamaya, hindi ko nakita yung mga chat nyo. Kayo rin kawawa. Bahala kayo. Loleris, okay na. BBB Esports. Conquerors and BBB Esports, both are inside. Okay? Vorpal Swords. Andito rin, no? Mga hotdog. Jumbo hotdog. Walang mga hotdog, eh. Majestic Casual. Majestic Casuals are here, no? I think Wix Gamer Hub andito din. M3 andito rin, no? Paano process, Boss Shin? Ba't sobrang makinig kayong mabuti? Tol, 300 teams, 256 teams, 500 teams, rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. Ako pa ba, mga kaibigan? Hindi lang tayo shoutcast sumahataw, mga bonglinks. Okay, yabang, no? Pero basta para sa inyo, para sa community, mga bonglinks, may paraan lagi yan. Ang kailangan nyo lang, makikooperate lang din sa akin. Makinig ng mabuti sa instructions. Rookie, 297, huwag kayong mag-alala. Rookie numbers, mga kaibigan. Lista mo na yan. Okay, sige lang, check-in, double check na lang to, ha. Again guys, self-check-in kayo, ha. Ayun ang pinaka-importante ngayon, hanggang 2:45. Ang deadline natin ng check-in tsaka registration ay 2:45 PM. Pag di kayo nakaabot, kita-kits next week. Libreng tournament. Gabi na yung NXP. Hindi, tol. Ang NXP, eto yung tournament ko with NXP. To those who doesn't know, I'm also organizing a tournament para sa NXP, mga kaibigan. I'm organizing the Wild Rift Open para sa February with NXP. Ito yon. Ito, tournament na to. Sali na rin kayo. Mga kaibigan, huwag nyo kalimutan sumali. 443 teams. Gawin yung 500 yan. Rookie numbers. Gawin yung 500 yan. Sumali kayo dyan. Paano yan, Kuya Shin? Ayan, pipindutin mo lang. Free registration. Okay? So, eto, ang start nito, February 22nd. Sa Monday po. Monday. Sa mga nagtataka, akala yata weekend yung, yung tournament namin ng NXP. Hindi. Ano tayo? Monday. Alright? So, sali kayo. Plano namin i-open ang registration until Sunday. Payat. 443 teams. Masyadong payat. Sali, bumuo na kayo ng teams. Mga bonglinks. Okay? And huwag kayo mag-alala. Ito, kidding aside, Kidding aside. I promise, after the playoffs, ito experimental phase. Etong mga ganitong tournament, confident ako. Kasi nagawa ko na siya Nagawa ko na siya paulit-ulit. Pero, after the playoffs ng Season 1 ng Wild Rift Underground, experimental phase, gagawa ako ng ginawa nila User Gaming na free agent draft na tournament. Ano ba yung free agent draft na tournament? Ibig sabihin ng free agent draft na tournament, sasali kayo as a solo player, pero masasama kayo sa isang team. Okay? Pero experimental siya, so baka limited lang to 150 players. Di ko pa alam yung kung paano ko siya basta hindi kasi basta ang rules, hindi talaga tournament ganun kadali lang Kailangan imaginein mo mabuti what will happen, how will the players move, how will the players act during the tournament. And alam ko ang dami sa inyo paampon, ganyan, hanap. Di ko naman kayo masisi. I mean, minsan talaga magaling lang tayo sa laro, di tayo magaling makipag-socialize. Totally understand that. So, pero gagawin tournament na ang registration, solo player, magkakaroon kayo ng sariling team, no? Ganon. May mga nagre-request ng ganon Experiment nga lang, experimental, no? So, ayun. Pero guys, next play, Wild Rift Open on Monday, ang simula. Registration still ongoing. Sali kayo dyan. Wild Rift Underground, ilang minuto na lang ang natitira? 12 minutes. Tama ba? At, 13 minutes. 13 minutes na lang yung natitira para sa ating Wild Rift Underground Week 7. So, sige. Silip ulit tayo ng mga check-in. Raise Gods, no? Refresh ko lang to. Naku, ano to? Nangyari dito. Naging Mario. brackets manage participants. Okay, ano mga teams? Kurokage, I think kanina pa yan naka-check-in. Kanina pa yan naka-check-in, tol. Sana makahula. Naka-check-in na rin. Well done. Antipolo Marikina, naka-check-in na yan. Vorpal Swords, naka-check-in na yan. Antipolo Marikina, sumasaklolo sa mga hip-hop. Naka-check-in na yan. Fenrir, okay na rin. No? 300 teams na tayo, mga bonglinks. Pero less than 300 pa yan kasi yung check-in hindi naman lahat Cloud9. Na-miss ko yung Cloud9. Anong pangalan? Cloud9. Hindi ko makita, tol. Walang Cloud9 na pumasok sa registration. Noxal Emperor. Rick Havoc. Astreus. Okay. Walang team name. Okay din. Ano to? Tropang pajama. Alpha, Panjama, Alpha. Okay, okay. Ay, shoutout sa Tropang Pajama. Nakita ko yata yung poster nyo. No? Ganda ng poster ng Tropang Pajama. Nagre-recruit yan. Rich mindset. Team Payaman, no? Rich mindset. Drifters. Okay. Grabe yung Drifters. Tangina, oh. Daming team ng Drift. Ang dami, agagi. Well done. Lahat nagsi-check-in. Drifters, huwag kayo pasaway, Make sure na lahat makakapaglaro yan, Only me. Naka-check-in na rin. Guys, we have only 11 minutes bago magsara ang check-in. C9 Academy. Team 3 ang hindi naka-check-in. The Race Gods, okay na yan, tol. Naka-check-in na yan. Shin Borat. Libing Borat. Wala Shin Borat. Shin Borat. Awanggan okay na. Puwet Reveal. Okay na yan. Hunter New Invasion. Mga ito kilala ko na yung mga players dito mga teams dito. Ang dami dito returning teams lang CS:GO. Okay na rin. Abnegate after game. Okay, then C9 Academy. Team 1, yes. Team 3, hindi naka-check-in. Kulang pa ng players. Noxal Emperor. Infamous Esports. Guys, heads up ko lang kayo. Mamaya kasi medyo patapos na tayo. Importante to para pwede nyo pang mabago. Mga tol, make sure na kung ano yung name na nakalagay sa roster ninyo, sa lineup ninyo, yun yung maglalaro. Kung meron kayong nag-change IGN, kung meron kayong dinagdag na players or may magplano kayong palaruin mamaya, walang problema, basta ilagay nyo sa roster nyo na, ngayon na. Kasi pag nag-lock in na tayo ng teams at ng players, hindi na pwede maglaro yan. At kapag kayo nireklamo ng kalaban nyo, wala pong intro, walang papakinggan na rason. Pag magkaiba yung naglaro, pag iba yung IGN sa account lang Kung gusto nyo ipa-login nyo na lang sa iba ganun. Okay lang sa akin, I don't mind. Di naman namin madedetect yun Basta yung pangalan lang. Importante sa akin yung pangalan lang, okay? Kasi pag kayo nireklamo na iba yung naglaro, awit chikudo, alright? So, ayun lang yung sa akin. Pag kayo nagreklamo sa akin na iba yung, pag yung team na kabila nagreklamo na iba po yung nasa lineup nila sa nakalaban nila, DQ talaga, DQ. Okay, so make sure guys, 1 million players in one team, okay lang yun sa akin. Unlimited sub. Ang minimum lang natin is 5 unlimited subs tayo. Napakadali. No reason para kulangin sa players. No reason para Doon kasi maraming nadadali. During the tournament, may ipapasub in, na hindi naman kasali sa roster. Tapos magsasabi na, nagpalit lang naman ng IGN. Hindi nga Wag nga kayo magpalit ng IGN. Kung magpapalit kayo ng IGN, i-update nyo na yung proper IGN. Okay? Mga tol, sinabihan na namin kayo napakaaga naming sinabihan. That is coming from experience, alright? Alright, so ibig sabihin lang nun kung may magreklamo mamaya, ibig sabihin hindi nakinig ngayon, hindi alam, hindi nagbasa ng rules, maraming binaypas. Kasi feeling ko di naman kami nagkulang sa pagsabi na dapat kung sino yung kasali. Nasa most important rules yun ng tournament, no? If we look into the tournament rulings, nakasulat siya. Unang-una siya. Ganun lang. Kung hindi pwede yung isa yung player, ipalagin nyo dun sa available na player. Wala akong paki, di naman namin madedetect yun. Basta lang, tol. Yung team, yung pangalan, only players registered in a team can play. There are no limits to team size, so make sure anyone who will play is registered to the team. Participants, ayun. So, basta make sure, yan. Only players registered in a team can play. Yung pangalan, sobrang importante. Kahit wala pong change IGN natatanggapin. Okay? Alright. Sige, balik na tayo sa check-in. Remaining time is 7 minutes bago mag-check-in. At 2:45 at 2:45 magbe-briefing na tayo. And again guys, di required manood dito sa stream natin, no? Hindi required dito manood sa stream natin except mula 2:45 hanggang 3 PM. Kasi yan yung briefing, yan yung instructions, yan yung rules. Kung binasa nyo na yung rules ng tournament, kung alam nyo na ang galawan dito, then sige, kung confident kayo na wala kayong papatirin na rules and you will move into the tournament like a breeze, walang problema, okay lang sa akin, hindi na kayo manood. Pero 2:45 to 3 PM, yan ang bracket release. Yan ang rule review ulit natin. Okay? I just want you to listen. Listening to that, then we're good to go. Okay na kayo sa tournament. Doon na kayo sa Battlefire. Alright? Yan lang importante na part. Kahit hindi nyo na panoorin yung mga laban. No? Although we will be shoutcasting some games, pero I highly encourage na panoorin nyo. Mas malaking tulong doon sa mga nagsisimulang streamers, sa mga teams. No? Pag nag-i-stream sila, kung doon kayo manunood, kung sa kanila kayo manunood. Okay? So, sige. 5 minutes. Mga tol, wait lang ha. May ano lang ako ha. May kukunin lang akong delivery mula sa, I think, ano to eh. Bagong shirt yata to. Wait lang guys ha. 5 minutes ha. Self-check-in. Self-check-in. Okay, we're back. 3 minutes. Sorry mga tol, 3 minutes. Meron ba magpapahabol pa? Double check. Magsi-self-check-in na kayo mga tol. Ah. 3 minutes to go. Sana makahula, okay na yan eh. Wala pa kayong bracket, sana makahula. Mukhang baguhan tong sana makahula ah. Wala pa talaga kasi wala pang bracket. Mag-check-in muna kayo. Bracket release is mamaya-maya pa. Manood lang kayo. May mga bago ba dito? Sinong mga first time sa tournament? Comment nga yung mga first time sa tournament. X-Coffee. Okay lang naman eh. Sinong bago sa tournament? Huwag kayo mahiya umamin. Okay lang. All the more na ano, mas gagabayan ko kayo kung bago kayo sa tournament. Federer Esports po first time. Talaga? Federer Esports? Parang nakita ko na kayo naglaro. Aspera Esports. Siguro nasa 1,500 plus na players tayo ngayon. C9 Academy. Okay. Yung mga bago makinig ng mabuti. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Guys, alam to na sanay na sa tournament namin. alam nila na alam nila na dito simple lang. Hindi ganoon kahirap tong tournament na to, no? Walang masyadong eklat, pero kailangan makinig kayo mabuti para alam nyo, hindi kayo malito. Kasi napaka-stricto po namin sa oras. Bakit kami stricto sa oras? Pinoprotektahan namin ang oras ng bawat isa, no? Hindi lang oras ko, kundi oras din ng ibang players. Ayoko may nade-delay. Alam yan ng mga regular sa tournament na to, alam yan ng mga regular na nanonood na delay ng isa is delay ng lahat. So, makinig kayo. Mga kaibigan, final check-in na kayo. We will be closing the check-in in 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, lagyan ko nga ng round timer to. Lagyan natin ng 1 minute. Okay. Ayan, so we have 1 minute, no? Para sa final check-in. So, magsi-check-in na kayo. Again, we are about to start the briefing in less than 1 minute. In just a few seconds. Boss, lalaro ba Dear Esports? Hindi ko alam. By the way guys, kung gusto nyong unang briefer, well, isa bahagi ng rule natin, wala pong band na champions, walang band na team. Wala akong binaban na team, wala akong binaban na players. Kahit nga yung mga nandaya ng mga previous week, okay lang, sige lang. Sali lang ulit kayo. Although, tandaan nyo na yung mga nandaya, no, sa mga week, nililista ko po. Di ko binaban sa tournament ko kasi baka pwede pang magbago, pero pino-forward ko siya sa mga organizers, no? Hindi ibig sabihin na ibaban kayo ng mga organizers na yon, pero pag may nagko-consult sa akin about sa mga teams, ganon, sasabihin ko lang na ito, may list ako ng mga nandaya, ganon. Parang heads up lang sa iba, no? So, I suggest huwag na kayo mandaya, kasi wala naman napakadali, libreng tournament pa. Okay, simulan na natin. We will be closing now the check-in process. Registration is now officially closed. Check-in is now officially disabled. Kung di po kayo nakaabot sa ating check-in process, then that means next week na lang, week 8, no? Ano ba tong check-in? Ibig sabihin ng check-in, guys, ready kayo maglaro. Yan talagang ibig sabihin ng check-in. Kumbaga, iba ang registration. Ang registration, guys, no? Tandaan nyo, ang registration, yan yung pagsasabi na gusto namin maglaro. Gusto namin maglaro. Iba ang gusto sa ready maglaro. So, ready na kayo maglaro. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng check-in. Gera na! Gera na ngayon! So, simulan na natin. Una muna, mag-seeding na tayo ng bracket. Lagi kong inuuna ay ang bracket seeding. Para mabuo na ang bracket natin. There goes the bracket. We have, I think, nasa 256 bracket size pa rin tayo. Ayun. Round 7, semifinals is best of 3. Round 8 is best of 3. Lahat ng laban, aside from semis, tsaka finals, ay best of 1. Yan. At, ang lalaruin lang natin ngayong araw ay hanggang round 6 lang. Bukas na ang best of 7, ay ang round 7 at ang round 5. So, bukas na ang semifinals na 2, tsaka ang grand finals na 1. Okay? So, hanggang round 6 lang tayo. Tatapusin lang natin ang mga quarterfinals. Yung lahat ng mga best of 1 ngayon. Best of 1, yes Kuya Shin. Ay yes mga tol, lasunan. Okay, so let's have a bracket. Walang third place match ha, walang third place match. Alright, pero may prize ang third place tsaka fourth place dito. Okay, so let's seed the bracket. Manood ng mabuti ha, makinig ng mabuti. Nood muna ng mabuti. Okay, let's seed. Alright, so we have 302 registered teams. Out of the 302, 239 ang nag-check-in, meaning ready maglaro. So, i-filter natin sa check-in only. Ito ang mga teams na naka-check-in lamang. So, we have... Okay, yan. Yan yung numbers nila. So, ang naka-check-in is... Ilang teams? 239 teams. Rookie numbers, no? Let's auto-seed randomly. We're gonna be seeding 239 teams. That's 239 teams na nakaseed na sa bracket. Each team has an assigned number. Hindi nyo kailangan pansinin yan. Walang kwenta yung side number. Pinapakita ko lang sa inyo yung seeding bracket. Ayan. So, this should be 239. Ito, 239. Okay, then let's shuffle, no? Shuffle current seeds. So, nakikita nyo nagbabago-bago yung mga teams, no? Sinashuffle lang natin. Pero yung assigned number retain. Diba? Okay, simulan na natin. Let's generate the bracket. Ito na ang bracket, mga tol. Ayan, yung mga ganyan nagtatanong, ba't wala kami sa bracket? Kasi wala pang bracket. Ano yan? Sorry ha, na-insulto kayo, pero tanga talaga ganun. Antay muna. Ayan, so start the bracket. So, start the bracket. Yan, simulan na natin yung actual bracket. Okay, bracket has started, mga kaibigan. Makikita nyo yan sa Battlefy dashboards nyo na the bracket already started. And eto muna, no, describe ko lang muna ang bracket. Guys, this is a bracket for 256 teams. Kayo ay 239. Meaning nun, may mga teams na walang kalaban sa round 1. Okay, i-explain ko muna anong ibig sabihin ng bye. Paano po kung wala kaming kalaban? Like, bye. Ang ibig sabihin po ng bye, dahil may mga tanga na nirereklamo yung bye, okay? Nire-report, ini-issue, nababad trip sila dahil kalaban nila bye, wala daw silang kalaban. Wala po talaga kayong kalaban dahil nanalo na kayo. Ayan o, victory. 'Di ba? Victory. So, si looking for sponsor, panalo na sa round 1 kasi wala silang kalaban. Auto-seeded sila sa round 2. Okay? Ayan o, looking for sponsor. Yung iba, may mga kalaban. Yan, may mga kalaban. So, ayan, okay? Yan po ang ibig sabihin ng bye, Hindi na talaga dapat ito mahabang ina-explain pero for some reason, kailangan pa rin na-explain. So, ayan, Sunsparks din, 'di ba? Ayan, nakita nyo, Syndicate Gaming, nakabay. Gets? Alright, all clear. Now, ang susunod naman ay kung paano, hindi, mamaya na muna yung kung paano hanapin yung kalaban ninyo. General rules na muna tayo ng tournament, okay? General rules, like overall rule muna tayo ng tournament. Madali lang naman Una muna, pinaka-importanting rule, sinabi ko na kanina, guys, make sure that every player in your team that will play ay registered doon sa team nyo sa Battlefy. Pag yung kalaban ni-report kayo na iba po yung pangalan, hindi na yan po problemahin ng admin. Automatic DQ yan. DQ. Alright? Libreng tournament, guys. Hindi tanggap ang excuse na change IGN or kahit ano or whatever. Okay, DQ na kaagad. Alright? So, again, unlimited subs. Wala kang problema tayo sa subs. Make sure na i-register nyo lahat ng playing account. Kahit hindi playing players, playing account na lang, 'di ba? Doon sa team niyo. Alright? Very, very easy. Sunod ay ang game rules natin, no? No spectator. Huwag kayong magpapaspectate kahit kanino. Huwag kayong papayag mag-start yung game pag may spectator. Okay? Do not start the game pag may spectator. Kapag merong spectator, tapos, alam mo yon, in-start, ireklamo ninyo, alamin natin kung ano mangyayari dyan. We won't necessarily DQ yun na gano'n, pero huwag kayo magpa-spectator. Tanga lang gagawa nun, okay? Huwag kayo magpapa-spectator. Also, no remix. Kahit lag, kesyo ganito, kesyo ganyan, kesyo hindi pa connected yung isang player, no remix. Sayang sa oras ang remix, guys. Hindi namin kayo antayin, okay? No remix, alright? So, no spectator, no remix. Very easy, right? Sunod, champions. May ban po bang champions, Kuya Shin? Wala. No ban champions. Hindi nyo rin kailangan mag-banning. Kayo bahala. Pwede kayo mag-usap. Tol, gusto mo mag-ban tayo? Tig-isang champion lang? Pwede naman. Pwede. Kayo bahala. Usapan nyo yan. Pero sa tournament natin, walang ban champions. Any champion you can play. Magsawa kayo, okay? Kahit si, Void Seeker, ganyan, hanapin nyo, okay? So, gets? No ban champions. Sunod ay no ban players, no ban teams. Hindi po nakaban dito ang mga nag-champion na sa Wild Rift Underground. Yung pinakita ko sa inyong 6 na teams, na DR Esports, Next Play, Sunsparks, VVV, hindi po sila banned sa tournament na to. Hindi sila prohibited sumali. Paano Kuya Shin? Wala nang chance maka-playoffs yung ibang teams? Hindi. Kasi ganito yun, no? Kung yung mga playoffs teams nag-champion ulit this week 7, alright, yung susunod na seeded team or susunod na place team yung makakapasok sa playoffs. Ganun lang yung running rule natin. Grabe naman, Sin. Pwede nila i-farm yung tournament mo. Pwede silang manalo lagi every week. Ang daya naman, hindi yun madaya. Ang tawag po doon malakas. Okay? Ganun lang. Ayun talagang Wild Rift Underground. Pwede nyong i-farm itong tournament na to. This is a weekly tournament. Underground. No holds barred. Gets? So, wala tayong binaband na mga teams dito. All clear? Alright? Lakasan nyo para manalo kayo, 'di ba? Lakasan nyo para manalo kayo. Ganun. Laso na naman 'to best of 1, 'di ba? So, ayun, no ban players, no ban teams. All right. Sunod, mga tol, next rule ay kung paano mag-report ng score, no? So, doon na tayo sa kung paano mag-report ng score at kung paano hanapin yung kalaban. So, let me explain to you guys, listen closely, ito yung pinaka-importante. Paano hanapin ang kalaban? dito sa Battlefy tournament, punta kayo sa brackets or sa dashboard nyo. Meron tinatawag na match dashboard, no? Match dashboard. Ang match dashboard is the page kung saan kayo maglalaban. So, ayan o, madali yan maklik. Dito sa may brackets, i-click nyo lang or sa matches, pwede rin. So, let's say, looking for Team OPG Ragnarok. Yan, no? Ito ang tinatawag na match dashboard or match page, no? So, ito yung pangalan ng round, ito yung pangalan ng match. Ito yung mga teams, no? Paano hanapin ang IGN ng kalaban? Ayan, no? Andyan lang yung IGN ng kalaban. Kita nyo kaagad, di ba? You can add that. You can add them. Ganon din sa kabila. Ikiklik mo lang, itatap mo lang sa cellphone. At ang galing na tong dalawa. Nice one. Nice, nice, nice. Good practice. Good practice. Nagchat-chat agad. Nagchat-chat agad. Thumbs up. O, di ba? Dito kayo sa baba, maghahanapan. Dito kayo magchat-chat. O, tingnan mo, o. Kompleto na kayo, boss. O, 2:51 PM. May timestamp po yan. Yan ang basis namin kung hinahanap nyo ba ang kalaban nyo ng matino or nagloloko-loko pa kayo. Dapat dito kayo nagchat-chat. Hindi po Facebook ang basehan ng chat namin. Laging dito sa my Battlefy, no? Ito, nagsabi si Blue Side Team. Ay, si Left Team, no? Na, yung LFT dito. Pa-add na lang, boss. Oh, yan. Oh, diyan na sila. Nag-add na sila. Easy, 'di ba? Very, very easy. So, yan ang match dashboard. Diyan kayo maghahanapan, no? So, again, yung coin flip/coin flip. Meron ding coin flip na command dito. If you want to determine kung sino ang first pick or two picks, kayo na bahala mag-usap. Kayo na bahala mag-usap. Alright? So, sunod, paano mag-upload ng score? Guys, remind ko lang kayo, very, very important. Remind ko lang kayo, guys. Kayo ang mag-upload ng screenshot nyo at kayo rin ang mag-update ng score nyo. Kayo, hindi kami. Pwedeng kami, pero kayo na ang mag-upload. Kasi kapag na-late kayo mag-upload ng correct score nyo, baka ma-default kayo sa next match. Hindi kayo makakatungo dun sa next match kung hindi nyo i-update ang sarili nyong score. Pwede ko dayain. Huwag nyo na dayain. Trust me. Pag dinaya ninyo, madidikyo lang kayo sa tournament. Mahahabol namin kayo. Ire-report kayo ng kalaban nyo. Pag nireport kayo ng kalaban nyo, I have marshals, no? And also me. I'll be reviewing the matches na nire-report. Tapos malalaman namin kapag may pandaraya. And again, guys, I know, siguro, madidikyo lang kayo. It's not so much kasi parang libreng tournament naman, 'di ba? Ayun yung problema sa libre. Pero, the thing here is that I'm taking a list ng lahat ng teams na nandaya sa tournament ko. And I'm not, in a warning, pero I'm not saying naman na mababan kayo sa ibang tournaments. I'm just saying I'm making a list. And every time there's an organizer, and trust me guys, I'm being in touch with a lot of organizers, I have that list in my hand na yung lahat ng sino nandaya. I'm not angry at you guys, no? Minsan yung iba namamali lang talaga. Pero I'm just saying lang na I have that list. Huwag na kayo mandaya. Bakit pa? Hindi rin naman kayo mananalo sa pandaraya. The way I see it, pag nandaya kayo ng Google lang sa tournament. So, don't upload a wrong screenshot. Okay? Do not upload a wrong screenshot. Do not update your score ng mali. Upload the right screenshot. Malalaman namin. Marami nang gumanyan sa tournament ko because, alam mo yun, meron talagang mga ganon. Pero okay lang, na iraraos lagi namin yung tournament. Finally, mga tol, paano naman kung default yung kalaban, no? Again, by the way, sa pag-upload ng screenshot, dito yan, ha? Ayan, yan. Upload dito sa my cellphone, scroll nyo lang, makikita nyo rin yan. Paka-upload nyo ng screenshot, report the score, update, ayan, update. Okay, update, then just say done. Okay, report the correct score mga tol, ha? Report the correct score, okay? Sunod, lalo na sa mga baguhan. Sunod is default. Paano ang default? Guys, ang default time is 10 minutes every start ng round. Magi-start ng round 1 natin 3 PM. 3 PM, no? Ang default time po is 3:10 PM. Dapat by 3:10 PM, nagchat-chat na sila dito. Dito sa match chat na to. Okay? Dapat nag-uusap na kayo dito. Nagkaka-replyan na. Ayun yung magiging basis namin. Ito, 2:57 PM. 'Di ba? Nag-chat sila. Dapat yung reply nung kabila 3:10 PM. Nai-gets nyo ba? Tapos, yung lobby naman, dapat 3:15. Okay? 15 minutes naman yung lobby default, no? Dapat, kasi kapag kunyari yung kalaban nyo, paano yun kuya? Nag-chat nga ng 3:10. Hindi naman kaagad pumasok sa lobby. Parang baliw lang. Dapat 3:15 PM, kumpleto na yung isang team, no? Pag yung isang team kumpleto, yung isang team hindi pa kumpleto, tapos 15 minutes na ang lumipas, take a screenshot of that lobby, upload it, then Bam, we will know kasi alam namin kung kailan kayo nag-update ng score eh. Malalaman namin eh, may timestamp din yung pag-update ng score kung 3:15 PM. Take a screenshot of the lobby. Pag dun sa lobby, hindi pa rin kompleto by 3:15 PM yung kabilang team din. All good, no? Pero yung ano naman, kung talagang walang nag-chat by 3:10 PM, walang nag-chat dito sa match chat, no? By 3:10 PM, take a screenshot of this match chat, upload it, update your score. Easy. Very, very easy. Okay? Super easy, mga kaibigan. So, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, 2:59 PM. Let's have the timer already set in. 31 minutes on the clock. Ang ating default time ay 3:10 PM para sa round 1. Yung mga round 2 na nakabay, antay muna kayo. Ang match yung magsisimula 3:30 PM. Simulan na natin ang tournament. Okay, I think that is all clear. Good luck sa inyong lahat, no? Yung mga nag-check-in, next week na lang. Alam nyo na yan. Alam na ng mga viewers, kitang-kita kung paano kayo na late, no? Next week na lang ulit. Okay? Post-game screenshot yung isasend na score. Alam nyo na yan. Okay, so, sino gusto? Match 118. Okay, sure. Magchat-chat ako sa match 118. I-shoutcast natin yung laban nyo. Okay? Mag-start na tayo mabilis. Let's go. Pulse Fire Esports and Super Friends. Yo, add kita Poseidon. Wild Brief. Hashtag 2020 IGN ko. SF Magi. Shin friend mo ako. Okay. Kung friend, sige, tara. Okay, Gucci. Okay, so ito ang ating i-shotcast ngayon would be the match between Team Pulse Fire Esports versus Super Friends. Okay? Again guys, 3:10 PM yung default sa sa respond time. Okay? Sige, good luck sa tournament ninyo. Shotcast na muna tayo mga kaibigan para mainit, para masaya at para mas hataw, no? Okay, bilis, no? Talagang G kagad sa laro. Okay. Sige, mamaya na ako mag-check na mga messages. Let's focus on the shoutcast first, mga kaibigan. And of course, tuloy-tuloy kayo sa tournament natin. So this one is a match between Pulse Fire Esports versus Super Friends. Papainit muna tayo ng shoutcast ngayon, no? Tagal ko na rin di nakapag-shoutcast ng Wild Brief, no? Mga 1 week na yata. And that is, on the blue side ay ang Super Friends, habang Pulse Fire Esports naman ay ang nasa red side. Priority kagad ng Pulse Fire dito, knowing na walang ban ito tournament natin ng Lulu. First pick, sinagot naman ito ng Oriana plus the Alistar. Pasabi pala ko yung audio ko alanganin, no? We also have the Olaf Yasuo naman bilang pagsagot doon sa Alistar. Jarvan will be the chosen counter against the Olaf. And of course, inagaw na rin yung Jinx, no? Pero Miss Fortune is still available para dito sa side ng Super Friends. Camille will be the last pick. And imagine if I have a real weapon. Jax, mga tol. Imagine that. Jax, what's up? Okay, Jax and Camille matchup. Very curious on that part. Without doubt, lalamang talaga yung Camille sa early game and all through. Hindi naman all throughout, no? Pero lalamang talaga yung Camille sa early game. Jax is a very, very tight win condition. This is actually tier B champion, both in the jungle and both in the Baron lane. And I think kailangan pang i-buff lalo ni Jax talaga kasi yung play rate niya sobrang alanganin yung sitwasyon. So there is that, no? Mga kaibigan, Here we go! We are now on to a few seconds before we head on sa may mismong laban. Nilagay ko lang yung round timer natin sa round number 1. Kita nyo naman yung round timer natin nasa may baba. 26 minutes pa para tapusin ang mga laban ninyo. And again, default time natin is 10 minutes, 3:10 PM para sa round 1 chats, no? Uy, nako. Oh, okay, medyo. Woo! Okay lang yan. Laban Pulse Fire Esports. Medyo mahirap tong sitwasyon ngayon ng Pulse Fire Esports. I really cannot think kung paano sasabay ang Pulse Fire dito against Super Friends. Kasi cannot feel that even the Diamond tier is a little bit far mula sa Silver tier, no? And even on the Gold tier, honestly. We got one Emerald tier para sa side dito ng Pulse Fire Esports. Pero alamin na lang natin mga kaibigan na hindi ako masyadong mapang-asar dito sa tournament natin. On the blue side ay ang Super Friends, The Wandering Poro para sa ating Yasuo, habang si Bebetime naman ang ating Camille. Basmid naman ang hawak para sa Lulu support. Green on the ADC, Miss Fortune and as of Majay para naman syempre dito sa Olap Jungle. Meanwhile on the red side ay ang Pulse Fire Esports, Poseidon on the Oriana mid lane. Zeus naman will be on the Alistar support. Grimstroke will be the Jarvan ADC, whereas si Zoe naman ang magiging Jarvan jungler pala, and Zoe naman ang magiging ating Jinx ADC, and Pegasus on the Jax support. Ganda naman ng screen ko. Ganda na ng grabe. So we're looking so smooth dito sa ating running map. Nating really aggressive, although may magandang vision ditong nilagay ngayon ang mga taga Pulse Fire. They also have this defensive ward right here. Both also attach ang defensive ward dito sa may pixel brush din. So still, no deadly scenarios yata mula sa mga players natin. Looking into the first item, you can actually see the difference kaagad, no? Blue side actually prioritizing sweeping. Napakalaking bagay ng sweeping pagdating talaga sa mga support. Especially if you want to open up the gank towards your lane. Tapos yung ADC naman ay ang nasa trinket. Actually, basta dapat magkaiba to. Normally, ADC yung ADC yung naka-sweeping kasi sila yung range champion. Tapos, ward yung wards naman yung, support yung naka-trinket, no? Kasi sila nga yung support. So, there is that. Bebetime? Uy! Lag si Bebetime! Okay, lag nga dito si Bebetime. So, dali! Mukhang ito ang pag-asa ng Super Friends against Pulse Fire Esports dito. And that's a freaking Jax, no? Bigyan mo lang yun ng 2 kills sa lane, maybe a single core item, then it would be nice for him. Pero tingnan natin kung kaya itong bawiin ng mga taga Super Friends pa, no? Because Wandering Poro is looking good in his own lane. Kailangan sabayan ni Grimstroke siguro dito si Poseidon para matapatan to si Wandering Poro. Sumabay si Pegasus, nakiduel sa Olap, talo siya dyan. Bawang clicks, may double buff. There's the flash up, no chance. Reckless swing will be the finisher, and that's gonna be a slay there by the blue team. And another one here at the bottom lane. The Jinx will fall down, I think along with the Alistar. And a bit late for the party din si paring Grimstroke para umalma dito sa side ng team Super Friends. Super Friends here, guiding back Grimstroke. Look at the dive, look at the damage dealt towards one miss dive mula doon sa plug and drag combo ni Grimstroke, no? Yan. Hirap sa sitwasyon ngayon, mga kaibigan. We have Wandering Poro. Just hacking through. Okay. Still time pass, it's on. Parikol tayo ngayon. BF Sword already available para kay PSF Zone. Meanwhile, I think the Alistar just... Alistar? Alright. This is very difficult. Siya, Berserker's Greaves, no? Lifesteal boots para sa Alistar, mga kaibigan. That's gonna be difficult para. So, mahirap maintindihan to yung level ng information dito. Parang di ganun kataas. Reckless swing is there. So, of course, na shockwave ang nilagay ni Oriana just to get within the territory. Siguro sila Wandering Poro. Pero again, fast mid, nakasama si Majay dito. Lulu, nakasama ang Olap. Talagang hindi mo mapipigilan yan. Even fast mid here doesn't need to actually burn her ultimate, no? For that Olap, upon that gank din doon sa may mismong mid lane, mga tol. So, really, right now, it's 4-1. 2K the gold lead na pinangahabakan din ng blue side team against the red. I mean, netong Super Friends against Pulse Fire Esports. But, naka-lifesteal. Ayun. Okay, Solari. That's good, no? Solari Rush. Curious lang ako sa lifesteal boots ng Alistar. Would have been nice kung naka Mercurial. O hindi nga Mercury Threads, naka-ano man lang, what is this? Kahit Ninja Tabi eh. Pero ayan, simula na ang Dragon Take dito ng mga membro ngayon ng Team Super Friends. Let's see here. Zeus went for the all-in. Got the combo down towards Magi. Pero yun lang, naiwan sa pwesto yung Jigs natin. Kapag nakakap for the ultimate ng Lulu natin, followed through by the Yasuo. Nung dumikit yung all-up dito, and si Alistar na maalam, killing spree. At namaan ng dalawa mula dito sa side ng Pulse Fire na mula dun sa nakap ng Yasuo, but the last breath has already been burned. And I think that's it. Easily taken din ang Drake dito ng Super Friends. 19k against 15k, 4k on the gold lead na hawak nila ngayon. Hirap na nito. This is going to escalate one-sided. Kasi 4 minutes, no? 1 minute ulit lalabas na yung Herald. So, they'll just easily rotate on that. If not the Herald itself yung makakuha nila, at least makakuha ng mga taga-team Super Friends, no? Yung position dito. Bantayan nyo minyan, siyempre, yung Olaf. Olaf already taking the Herald dito. Good thing tinamaan siya ng Blasting Cone. Mali yung plug and drag dito ng Greenstroke. Missing by an inch against the knock-up doon sa Scuttler. Hextech Ultimatum casted kasi priority target si Greenstroke dito. And now it will be the flashing by the Olaf. Jungler is already gone. Pero meron pa 30 seconds bago lumabas. Yung Herald doon. Double kill already for Magi. And a bit of a swing also towards Poseidon. Pero yun na lang, they will have freedom to take this Scuttler, and I think they can also go for a push on this turret because 19 seconds still waits para dito sa Herald natin. Magi taking really big strokes, no, against the members dito ng Team Pulsefire Esports. Mahirap yung sitwasyon para dito sa Pulsefire Esports. That is without doubt. By the way guys, default time na 3:10 PM. Para sa mga players na no-show, paki-report na yung mga hindi nagchat-chat, nakatapat ninyo at i-default na yan. I-default na yan. I-report nyo na yung mga score nyo. I-default na yan ng ano natin, ng marshals natin, no? Nila Charles. Ang silver hindi yung Olaf ha. Ang silver yata yung Jarvan, kung di ako nagkakamali. Or gold. Yung Olaf diamond mga tol. Tough situation. Damashot standard just for the vision. Pero yun na nga, one team talaga kumuha ng tulak dito at nagkuha mula sa Herald mismo ang mga taga-team Super Friends. Medyo malapit, malayo yung Herald na kinas. Pero at least kasabay ng Herald yung minions na darating. There is that. Pero I cannot but feel na makakatulak yung Herald dito. Kailangan gumawa ng play ni Zeus ngayon. For this Herald play, there is the shockwave to greet them. Pero where is the follow-up? There is none. There is the plug and drag combo. Wala ulit naman yung knock-up dito. Jump in si Pegasus pero get greeted quickly from the flash to the bullet time. But a misfortune. That's Pegasus already deleted. Lapit si Wandering Forest nila si Windwall. And here comes Camille. Camille for the swing. Gets the kick. Pero sa hangin lamang. And there's still enough life here para sa Herald. Para makabundol doon sa Torre. There you go. And that's it. Let it be na lamang muna ang sasabihin ng mga membro dito ng Team Super Friends. But they've taken a really nice control ng larong to. The all-up now, hindi all-up. Rather the misfortune, no? With the... ano nga ba to? Mortal Reminder has the Blade of the Ruined King also available din sa kanya. So, really tough spot para dito sa mga taga, Pulsefire Esports. Masyadong one-sided din, no? So far, if there's a running hope para sa mga members dito ng Team Pulsefire Esports, it is gonna be the Jax. Jax here sits at 5.7k gold lead, no? Trinity Force is up for him. Naiwan siya dito sa my lane. I think he can take this turret, pero yeah, Drake priority and willing i-trade ito ng mga ng mga taga Super Friends itong Mountain Drake na to, or maybe not. They've decided to set up a death brush here on this side. There's a ping to actually take the fight here, pero they've decided na ayun na nga, dahil Jigs yung nandito, they've decided na baka lumapit yung Jigs dito and go all in on the death brush. They will just go for the Mountain Drake. Unang lalapit dito ay ang Alistar, mga kaibigan. Can they continue for that fight? Humabot si Magi. They want to take this fight. Mga kaibigan, pumasok si Zeus dito. It's gonna be Poseidon getting targeted on. Flash away na yung Olaf. Overextending na yung Olaf natin. Ragnarok already down. Grimstroke on the backside. No one can answer for 3-man ultimate and last breath mula kay Yasuo. Double kill secured mismo. Also double kill din by the Olaf. It's a godlike para kay Olaf and a few timers para mag-Baron. And I think that's it, no? This is a very, very one-sided game. All in favor para sa Super Friends. Oh my glove. That's it. They're gonna be going for a push on this inhibitor chariot down at the mid. Mga kaibigan, they're gonna be taking their good time pa rin, no? Pero look at that, isang tore lamang ang nakuha dito talaga ng mga taga Coldspire Esports. They're gonna be moving as one unit here down at the top lane side. Kailangan mag-ingat pagdating sa mga face check. They have an idea of where the Camille might be. Nakuha naman ng misfortune yung red buff dito and some ang paggalaw ngayon dito netong diamond stack ng team Super Friends, ng team Super Friends, no? Ganun talaga. Sa simula naman talaga ng round natin, may mga gaps talaga in terms of rank, which is totally understandable and totally expected, no? Pero sayang lang, I think kailangan maayos to. Lifesteal boots talaga on Alistar. It's so bad. Without doubt. This boots needs to be upgraded on a Jax. Without doubt. At least Mercurial man lang. Mercury boots, no? Malaking bagay rin yun para kay Jax. Even though he has his Counter-Strike. Yung Mercurial will allow you, Mercury boots will allow you to actually stick to your targets if you are Jax. Orianna also needs his cooldown. Malaking bagay yung cooldown ng Ionian boots, no? So, Ion yan.
Red team lost the turret.
Next week na lang dyan, Ashi. Di ko alam kung bakit di kayo kasama. Mamaya, i-check ko kung bakit kayo di naka-check-in. Pero most likely, di naman yan,
Red team lost the turret.
Most likely, may nangyayari lang siguro dyan. Alright, push here being done by the members also ng Team Super Friends. They're now knocking towards this inhibitor turret. Counter-strike mula kay Pegasus na i-connect mula kay Olaf. Pero the shockwave is there. Receiving a lot of damage sa mga member dito ng Super Friends. Pero iniinda lang nila. Nasa harapan pa rin yung Olaf dito. Baka mamaalam pa. Isang kill na lamang hinahanap nila. Pero that's it. All inhibitor turrets is traded mula doon sa abating ginawa sa taas ng mga taga-team Super Friends. Ultimate getting burned from the misfortune as they kite back. Another stack of minion wave arrives here on the Nexus turrets. And members here ng team Super Friends, no one will reset. They actually eyeing finishing this game. No more shockwave to actually go through. Pero hindi sila focus sa Nexus mismo. They will go for Zeus. Hindi kailangan nila ng reset. Mauubos yung minion wave dito. Kahit back lamang si Grind. Pero mukhang may paparating ulit na bagong stack. Ito, they have the Baron buff. Pero they will reset. And that's it. Hindi magpapalason dito basta-basta ang mga taga-team Super Friends. Salamat sa pagka-mistol pero dito na lang ako tol sa pangit kung pangit. Andrew E. Okay lang na pangit ng League of Legends basta hindi kami nang sasabing pangit yung ibang game, 'di ba? Yun naman ang importante, hindi kami nang iinsulto ng ibang game. Sana gawin niyo rin 'yan sa game ninyo, 'di ba, mga tol? I mean, hindi pala sa game ninyo, sa community ninyo. Iwasan niyo yung ganyan. Alright, Infernal Drake, mga kaibigan, will be done here. That should be the finisher, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, hindi pala finisher, pero that should be an easy take on an Infernal Drake. That's a lot of damage added para sa mga members dito. Look at that, 232 on the auto attacks ng Misfortune. Kahit yung Olaf dito, 260 on the auto attacks din niya. Camille, 201. Yasuo, 178, pero auto-crit na lagi yung damage yan. So, there is that, mga kaibigan. Medyo one-sided eh, no? Medyo, hindi, alam mo na eh. Alam mo na mangyayari sa laban na to eh. You cannot sugarcoat it eh. Loading screen pa lang, doon na ako nagulat eh. Tapos sunod kong ikinagulat yung sa Alistar Boots. Ayun, no? Ayun, no? Pumupula yung paanong... And then, naka-ano kasi, ano nga ba to? Naka... Dead Man's Plate. But there we go, Baron. As a cherry on top for the members dito ng Team Super Friends, no? Hindi yata siya yun, pero salamat sa Starstone. Okay, as Magi here, going for the push. I think ito na yung final team fight. Hinayakap na lamang ng mga membro syempre dito ng Team Pulse for Esports yung kanilang next turrets. Pero tingnan natin kasi this will be a heated team fight. Maganda naman yung postuhan dito ng Pulse for Esports, pero they get poked down. Pumasok yung Jarvan Alangan. Na that's it. Counter strike by the Jax. Wants to target actually down at the bottom lane. Pero you can actually see the all of their bypassing to them when they're going all in also that spawning platform. Pero that's it. Hindi na nagbi-miss dito. Hindi na nagpapakaligod-ligoy pa. Ang kamil natin. Tinapos na yung laro. And Team Super Friends takes the victory in this round 1 against Pulsefire Esports. Well done. It's super one-sided. I mean, yeah, it's totally expected. Dito pa lang eh, nakikita ko na eh. Ayan. Ang tawag dyan, yan yung loading screen. Nakita ko na yung loading screen eh. Dyan pa lang. And that's okay. Commendable pa rin mula dito sa, ang i-comment ko ay yung mga taga-Pulsefire Esports for participating in this kind of tournament. Pero you really need to really grind yourself, you know, towards yourself, diba? On playing rank games, on getting better, kasi walang no choice. Talagang kailangan humataw kayo and really get better so that you can go toe-to-toe with teams such as etong Diamond Stack ng Team Super Friends. Remember na sa Wild Rift naman though, pwede naman talaga mag-Emerald Esports, pero iba talaga yung value ng pag-grind, no? Yung grind, napakalaking bagay nung grind and nagre-reflect yun sa laro. And advice ko lang kay Alistar, wag lifesteal boots kay Alistar. No, that's totally, feeling ko na mistap lang na mali lang yung pindot. So, GG well played, mga kaibigan. So, ano na tayo? Alam ko, sinasagot na ng Martian natin lahat ng mga, no-show, DQ. So, meron pa tayong natitirang ilang minuto. Meron pang natitirang 9 minutes para sa round 1 matches, no? Pero, ito mga kaibigan, no? Hataw na pa-bonus sa inyo. Ang gagawin ko ha, round 1 matches, no? Pero pwede na magsimula yung round 2. I-extend natin yung round 1 matches. Extend pa natin yung round 1 matches. Ayos ba yon? Extend natin yung round 1 matches. Gawin natin tong, di ba? Bait ko kaagad. Yan. Yung default time ng round 1, hindi extended yon. Pag default kayo, default na kayo. Pero yung playing time ng round 1, extended ko. Another 37 minutes. Sabi, no? I think okay yon, 'di ba? Okay na yon? 37 minutes, round 2 matches may begin. Update ko lang yung pinned comment, ha? Update ko lang yung pinned comment muna. Wait lang mga pre. Okay. And by the way guys, sa mga viewers natin, I highly encourage, manood kayo, hindi sa akin, manood kayo dun sa mga nagla-livestream ng mga participate na sumasali dito sa tournament natin, no? Update ko lang yung pinned comment natin, ha? Hindi, best of 1 lang ang round 1. Round 1 default time. Round 1 default time 3:10 PM. Round 1 deadline 3:30 PM. Ayos ba 'yon? Ay 4 PM. Okay ba yun? 4 PM ang round 1 deadline, no? Diba, galante tayo. Pero bilisan nyo na. Later rounds can also start. Okay. Okay, mag-ano lang tayo, manage lang ako mabilisan ng tournament. Check ko lang kung kumusta yung running tournaments natin. So far wala naman masyadong reklamo, naayos naman ni Charles lahat no sa tournament natin. Pero in-extend ko pa yung round 1. Okay, kasi maraming mga so far okay naman. Inaasikaso ni Daryl lahat. Alright. No show, may iba, spam. Okay. Silipin ko yung brackets ha. Hindi tayo mamimigay ng slots eh. Sorry. Wala akong pake kung pro team yung makakuha ng mga slots natin or amateur teams, no. Pero ang pake ko dapat malakas talaga. So, ayun, hindi basta siguro magkakaroon tayo ng mga tournaments na invitational, magi-invite tayo ng teams. Pero sa ngayon puro tayo actual grind na tournament, no. Pati bayan. Ang problem lang dito sa tournament natin lasunan. So may mga teams pang hindi tapos, no. Ayan guys, please update your score na. Ha, round 1 ha, mabilis lang may mga naman. Okay. Wait, baguhin ko ulit yung pinned comment. Round 2 matches can start, no? Nakalagay ba? By the way guys, ang default time ng round 2 is 4:10 PM. Lagyan ko lang, no? Round 2 default time 4:10 PM. Ayan, haba ng binigay nating oras para sa round 1 and round 2. Suavity, no? Okay yan, 'di ba? Hindi kailangan ng 1 score ang buy sa first round, guys. Walang ganun. Basta qualified na kayo dun sa round 2. Ang importante, you go to the later rounds, 'di ba? Okay. Wait lang guys, may mga message lang akong mabilisan, Okay, wait lang guys ha. Wait lang mga tol ha. I'm just attending to some stuff. Wait lang mga tol. May 30 minutes pa tayo para sa round 1. Meron lang ako mga importanting things no to attend to. Pero let's shoutcast another game. Siguro round 2. Mag-shoutcast na tayo ng round 2 na game. Okay lang yun 'di ba? Pero sana yung mainit-init na laban. You can start na guys ha. Ongoing lang yung tournament natin. Okay, sige, sorry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry, I just had to attend to some stuff, no? Pero we are totally good. Let's get into another shoutcast. Round 2, meron bang round 2 na match na pwedeng i-spectate? Meron ba? Painit man lang. Meron ba? Pa-chat naman, no? Meron. Let me know ha, let's continue shoutcasting, no? Okay na yung mga moderator ko, Gucci, kayang-kaya na yan nila Daryl, nila Charles. Anong team? Team match? Pwede patingin ng match? DR nag-start na. Okay lang sa akin, okay lang sa akin. 168 round 2. Kahit wag muna yung mga pro teams. Wag mo na yung mga pro teams. Okay lang sa akin yung adversity. Anong match number, mga tol? 187. Mabsta. OES tsaka Super Friends. Mamaya na yung Super Friends. Iba naman. Iba muna. Shoutout sa Super Friends. Iba naman. 168. Sige. NRX Philippians and Team Yay. Sige, 168. Bro, nag-start na kayo? Nag-start na ba kayo, 168? Pwede ko i-cast game nyo? Okay. Add ko kayo. Wild brief. Ay, sige, paalam nyo. Dapat parehas nag-agree na i-shoutcast ko yung game nyo, ha. Paalam muna. Sige. I-add ko muna, no? TJ413. Alright. Okay. Sila Manse. TJ413 na-add ko na. Na-add kita, TJ. Wild brief name ko. But let's go. Add din natin si Manse. Pwede kaya ma-add si Manse? Di mo ba nakita, TJ, yung request ko? Hindi di kumakasa. TJ413, Rexes, Dartas, Manse. Ito ba? Pwede ba to? Ito. Alright. Okay, we're good. So, this is a round 2 match na, mga tol. This is match 168 between NRX Philippians versus Team Yay, no? So, ayun. Tournament account lang to mga tol. Kahit i-add nyo to, hindi ito ang main account ko mga pre. Ayoko gamitin sa emulator ang main account ko Pero sige, bahala kayo mag-add dyan. Kasi pwede, sure! Tara, Infinity, let's go! Infinity, nandiyan ka?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have you in kapag simula na ng game. Para di ka mapagod. Okay lang?
Okay.
Okay, sa drop. Nasa pa lang, lobby pa lang. Kita mo naman sa stream di ba?
Yeah.
I'll go live here ila-live ko. Dito.
Sige.
Okay. Ayun, si Infinity wants to shout kasi feel free to shout kasi mga tol. Dito sa tournament natin. Alam niyo naman ang Kuya Shinbu nyo. Busy-busyhan lang ako pero just be in touch and feel free to shout kasi, no? Sino si X? Ikaw ba yan, Leoric?
Hindi si...
Daryl?
Oh, si Daryl to.
Nangin ang pangalan mo yan. X ang puta. Okay naman, no? Wala naman masyadong kabaliwan. Usual lang.
Nagsaspam lang ng
Report?
nagsaspam lang ng report kasi waiting for opponent, yun lang.
Okay lang. Wala. Overall.
Got you.
Medyo no? Rookie numbers na yung tournament, no? Medyo madali na.
Wow. Madali na lang. Mas mas madaling i-handle ito.
Send ko sa'yo, Daryl, yung main poster ng playoffs. Puta, mababaliw ka. Tingnan mo.
Ay, sige.
Wait lang. Wait lang Anatay lang namin guys yung mismong laban between NRX Philippians. Ayan. Round 2 pa naman yan, kaya hindi kami nagmamadali. Kasi etong timer na to, round 1 pa to, no? So marami-raming oras kaming binigay para sa mga players natin, no? Wait, basahin ko lang Pwede to loads for Enchanter notation. Basta yung support mo sa baba is hard C select Alistar or either Rakan, sabay DPS, AD carry, and Juggernaut type sa Baron lane. More on sustain kasi, pero lugi sa early phase damage. Pero good yung trade-offs for Lulu mid, but not recommended. Mas okay pa din yung may yeah. Okay, ano siya? Alam mo guys, pag may mga malulupitan kayong analysis or rotation, sabihin nyo dyan sa chat. I'd be very happy to read them. Kasi curious ako dyan, no? Pero minsan talaga ang hirap din malaman. Minsan may mga analysis na hindi ganun ka. Minsan obvious, minsan kulang or payat or hindi na-express ng tama. Chat ko lang si Daryl nung main poster. Pakita ko lang yung Daryl. Si Daryl pala is actually, si Duril is actually isa sa mga marshals natin ng tournament. Ano yan? Isa yan sa mga apports na, isa yan sa mga apports ng, ano nga ba to? One Esports. Yan. Isa yan sa mga marshals din ng One Esports dati na tournament, no? Atay lang natin tong laban. Let's have... Tsaka yung mga pro teams, guys, panoorin nyo na lang yung mga live stream ng mga pro teams sa pages nila, no? Pero sa ngayon, gusto ko muna yung ibang mga teams. Mapapanood din naman natin yung mga pro teams, Saan na ba yung poster? And also, very excited kasi mamaya I'll be announcing na the main poster, the full poster ng ating playoffs, no? Kung sino ang mga teams na kasama, kung sino ang mga apports. Okay. Okay, they're almost complete, no? Okay. Okay, naantay lang natin. Kumusta kayo dyan sa chat? How are you guys? How are you guys holding up dyan sa chat? Basa-basa muna tayo ng chat. So far, because of our marshals, no, medyo andali na lang ng chat. Kumusta YouTube muna? Kumusta ang YouTube muna? Kung magpo-prosin man ako, masyadong malabo, lalo kung phone ko. Yeah. May tournament ba China mga lods? Sila kasi mga challenger. Meron, action. Ay, China, di ko alam. Pero from what I saw, merong Europe na tournament na kasali yung China. Papanoorin ko pa nga yung laban eh. Lods, sa kaninang match, more on cooperation dapat nilang aralin. Tsaka alamin kung ano yung dapat i-improve lalo na sa mga shot calls po. Saka yung itemization po ng support, mapapanood nila sa replay nito yung mga anlalangan nung sa items ng support. Medyo hindi nga dapat tinuturo yun eh. Medyo dapat alam na yun eh. Okay naman, what's good? Team YouTube, no? Yan, shoutouts kay Guinevere, na-rehab na. Doon po ako sa Team Yay. Lagi ako nanonood doon ng anime. Pota. Ayaw ata ni Boshin. Ay, putik! Ay, pota. Ano? Huy! Huy! Start lang kayo. Ignore me. Ignore nyo lang ako. Inaantay pa yung signal. Pota. Guys, pag ako nagsha-shout kasi sa game nyo, ignore nyo lang ako. Kayo may call kung kailan kayo mag-i-start mga pre. Here we go. Let's get into the game, guys. This is it. Hello, Infinity. Andiyan ka?
Yeah.
Okay, wait lang. Okay ba audio mo? Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Alright. I think this is good. Okay, let me know sa mga viewers natin kung okay yung audio ni Infinity. We can easily fix that. This is NRX Philippians, no? NRX Philippians versus Team Yay. Blue side ay ang NRX Philippians. Team Yay naman ang nasa red. What is the direction going on dito, Infinity?
Oriana and Sol, I think NRX is going for more of the traditional type of picks wherein you have a lot of AoE type of potentials to initiate a fight. Oriana with a Shockwave. Oriana and Sol, they're hovering onto maybe the Wukong. And I think NRX having those AoE types of setup is going to be big time for them as well.
Yeah.
And to add on to that one, there is potential to go for a Misfortune or a Saya for the side of NRX.
Yeah.
And for the side of the red team, you have Braum and Akali, more of the defensive types, supports that's gonna come through. So the ADC role for the side of the red team is now still a mystery. So counter picks should be something that would be very interesting.
If you are picking up the Oriana also, it's actually a matter of how will you deliver, right? How will you deliver the Shockwave? Not to mention, how will you follow up with the Shockwave? And there's just a lot of kit here onto the side of NRX to actually do that. They got the Alistar. They even have the Wukong to follow through. And not to mention, the follow-up also will be from the Gragas, right? And I think this is just a safe pick for the side of the NRX family as they are hovering towards Saya, but rather would go for on a much safer route in the form of the Corki, because in order to escape on a Corki, you don't need to burn an ultimate, you just need to burn your Valkyrie. Meanwhile, on to the side of Team Yay, they need to be a bit more mobile, right, on this composition. But the best part here is that because of their champion pool, because of the capacities of their champion, I think each champion here has the kit to actually dodge out the ball, right?
Absolutely. And I do think I like how NRX just drafted it out. And you know what, considering Camille is onto the red side of this matchup wherein you have the Gragas, you have the Alistar for the side of NRX. So if Camille goes for the ultimate, it wouldn't be as devastating as you would think it is because of the knock-up that the Alistar has. And of course, the Gragas ultimate that could knock up Camille far away as well, making the ultimate of Camille disabled, or really not that big of a deal when it comes to this fight.
Yeah, yes. So that's that counter mechanic between these two guys, Gragas and also Camille. But of course, Gragas need to be a little bit more wise in utilizing that explosive cast, because normally if you're using it that way, that's a defensive way of using the explosive cast, right? You'd also want to at least be the first one to pull the trigger and maybe use your explosive cast a bit more offensively. But look at this. I think Team NRX decided that they're really doubling down so much on the crowd control. I think they need some dueling capacities on their end, so they get the Shyvana to answer for that. And Here we go! We got the loading screen here, and I love what I am seeing. I'm only seeing like, I'm seeing that we are playing around the Platinum and I think maybe lower diamond or maybe mid diamond rank tiers for these two teams. Again, guys, just a gentle reminder for everyone, this is a round 2 match on the Wild Rift Underground. The timer that you are seeing on our screen is just for round 1. Let's go for the champion rundown. On the blue side would be the NRX Philippians. On the blue side, it's gonna be Brian on that Oriana mid lane, Coffee on the Alistar support, Simi for the Corky ADC, and TJ for that Gragas Baron lane, Astral Kipo on that Shyvana jungle.
For the red side, we have Vi being used by Mansi, Persona using the Braum support, Tipto on that Camille, Baron laner, ADC is going to be Kaisa being used by debuffs, and lastly we have Kali for the mid lane being used by Affit.
Alright, this is one of the matchups I'm always interested in seeing. How does it really go? Akali versus Oriana. On paper, you'd want to actually think that the Oriana would take the lead against the Akali, but Akali has decent wave clear. You just need to continue spamming your first kill here. That's the style for Affets. Now, he's resetting very early. I'm very curious why. Maybe he wants to get his own boots. Okay. Trinket sweep, no? So he actually shifted from sweeping and then went for the trinket, and just in time to return to the lane as he knows that the wave will bounce, and that sometimes the tendency of an Oriana going against an Akali is actually to go for that freeze lane freeze, so that Brian has more freedom in poking down the Akali, and yeah, things looking well here.
I like how you've mentioned the poking capacity of the Oriana, wherein you're fighting against Akali, which isn't really that great when it comes to long-range type of fights. And I think this type of scenario is in favor of Oriana when it comes to just going around to the backside of the minions, poking around Akali, and Akali doesn't really have that opportunity to go for that in-and-out types of fight and clearing out waves that easily. And I think going back a little bit to the draft, and I think you've stated a while ago wherein NRX really wants to go for the big CC totals for their team, and I think that is a requirement because you have the Corky that doesn't really have that much range, and I think having big CC totals would be in synergy and having that advantage for the side of NRX.
Yeah, one of my friend and also a good shoutcaster in his own right is a crybaby. Whenever there is no CC on our team, his name is Berting Magiting. You can actually see my live streams, and you can actually see how Berting Magiting will always cry when there's no crowd control on the team. And there is that. Still no first blood yet on this running game. We are 1 minute and 33 seconds away before we see the first light of a Drake here in the Rift.
Absolutely. And right now, I think NRX is just doing a great job in terms of getting that lanes, getting those farms up and running for their team. And right now, they are at a 500 gold lead. And I think that is just the reason how the clear waving potential of the Corky does have with the Gatling gun, the Oriana with the pokes that really just pressures out Akali in the mid lane fight, and you have Gragas with the poking capabilities as well, with the range and with the AoE skills that could really just clear waves that easily. And I think that is just a reflection of the skill kits that the NRX has come and prepared for their draft for this specific match.
Yeah, and things are really getting more and more exciting because those skill kits, they will explode definitely on this Drake fight. We are less than 45 seconds. I think we are sitting at 40 seconds before this Cloud Drake pops out, and this is not even a priority. So my curiosity will lie on what will be the trade that will be done here. Will we go on an all-in? This is a big requirement, of course, for a Shyvana because you're a Shyvana, done right? But for the side here of Team Yay, they may have the freedom on actually prioritizing, let's say, the top lane. And right now, we're not seeing any reset to go for this Cloud Drake. Still very little priority on this Drake.
Absolutely. I think for that Dragon, I think only Shyvana really wants to get that objective. And I think the red side really wants to contest is the main reason because they don't want to let the Shyvana just free scale into the matchup. Because if you have that Cloud Drake, you have that movement speed for the team, and you also have the AoE capacity that it upgrades Shyvana's ticket.
Things are building up. Members here of NRX already in the position to take this Cloud Drake, and I think they would easily give that one. There is, of course, the Glacial Fissure. They decided to take the fight after the Drake. There's the largest descent, and it's gonna be a bye-bye. As you can see that no life remains here for the Braum. Tanking here, it would be of Coffee the Alistar, giving way for his teammates to catch buffs. And that's it. 2 members is plagued to by NRX down at the bot.
Okay, let's talk about what happened there. It's a 5v4 situation. Camille was split pushing it into the Baron lane. So it was already a member disadvantage for the red team in that matchup. In addition to that one, they were actually jumbled when it comes to that team fight. The shockwave of Orianna actually connected to Duke. Shyvana followed through with ultimate, which was really good in zoning out the enemy team. Vi was forced to back away, and there left was Kaisa and that Braum. So
That
it was
Braum, yeah.
easy peasy for the side of NRX to really just decimate.
They got
the side of
separated,
red.
right? They got separated heavily. Infinity, right? And I cannot feel why Glacial Fissure. Why trigger the Glacial Fissure right after you've taken the Cloud Drake already gone? Let's go, Manse. No flash will save him. Timmy so ballsy actually Valkyring in towards Persona and Apex. You can actually see how NRX quickly riding under the momentum that they have taken.
That was actually a very interesting fight wherein they already saw that Team NRX was going in for that 4-man roam, 5-man roam. But nevertheless, right now into the mid lane, we're gonna have another fight.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Simpson into the front line, went for the swing, but got countered by Kofi. Forces the flash away from this Camille, and we are 12 seconds in before the Herald spawns too.
I mean, the red team in this specific matchup, in their current execution of their draft, I think they really need to pay the price, wherein they're really just going in for that 5v3 type of situation,
Yes,
5v2
yes.
type of situation.
Yeah, why?
And you don't really want to give that to Team NRX, because especially with that big CC
Yes,
totals, and
yes.
it's not just that, they have a lot of AoE skill kits.
Yeah.
AoE damage that could just obliterate the red team in this fight. So the red team, in the later phases of the game, they really need to go for that 5v5 type of setup to really just get ahead of Team NRX.
Apex here in the bad spot. He gets tagged out by T, and now they're just dancing around TJ, but they're just dancing around the Shroud. Now Apex walk away from the Shroud. The use of the Glacial Fissure was done defensively, and flashes are getting burned up top. Bumps into the front line. He gets slapped out by his teammates. Persona.
Champion slain.
Oh my god. Braum is not here.
Yeah. And in addition to that one, they're going in for that 5v4 type of situation as well. And it's not just 5v4, because Vi was clearing out the red buff. So it's basically a 5v3 situation wherein Braum, Kaisa, and Akali was really trying to go for that Red Herald. And I do think it wasn't a necessary type of objective. And yes, you're giving out the Rift Herald for NRX, wherein they already got the first dragon in the game, but considering that Camille is already split pushing into dragon lane, you already have this member disadvantage. You need to keep in mind that Team NRX already has the gold B when it comes to those objectives, and having those items really just puts you down into the fight. So basically just a disadvantage for the red team.
Indeed, Infinity. The worst thing about that gold lead is that is funneled towards the front line. That is funneled towards the Shyvana, sitting here at 6.8k. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, there's no worry about the Shyvana. She has decent items, got the Trinity Force on, got the Ninja Tabi for the added survivability. But the thing is the backup. There is enough shield coming in from the Orianna. There's even sustain from this Alistar. And the best part here is, of course, the crowd controls that they can provide, aiding that Shyvana. This clutch pick on Shyvana is working really well for NRX.
Absolutely. And now it's going to be the 15 seconds remaining for the Ocean Drake. I think this is going to be the priority for both of these teams right now, as this actually gives an Omni Vamp. So that Omni Vamp is going to make your team more sustainable in the fight, and I think Kaisa actually needs it, and even Akali as well, for more sustainability, especially considering that Kaisa is more of the back-end type of damage dealer type of ADC, where it jumps into the backline to deal damage.
Indeed. Okay, big ticket ultimate's getting burned here. Down at the Drake, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be the Vi going down. Apex not into the party, and members here moving as one from NRX, deleting the Camille. Bob says to walk away, but I think he will be tagged. Gets the slow from that smite, and that would be it within the range of Coffee. After the Alistar, it will be the last hit by Shyvana.
Braum was not available, Akali was not available. They're literally just diving into the matchup without any of their members to go for that follow-up. And NRX is just having a great time right now, going in for that team synergy and team coordination to really clear it.
Yeah, the worst part here, they have the Herald too.
And I like how you stated it. The Rift Herald, they've casted it into the mid lane, and considering that 3 members were down for the red side, you can't really have that potential to really just dive in, defend the turrets, because you really can't. That's a 5-man roam going into the mid lane, just obliterating the lanes and going in for that pressure. But how I like it right now is the inhibitor turret is still not been taken for the side of NRX. It still has the opportunity for the side of the red team to try and make a play if ever NRX makes a mistake in the later phase of the game.
Indeed. The idea here is I think they need to find a way on actually separating the members of NRX Infinity. I think that's the only way they can really take these fights. Make sure that ultimates are getting baited against NRX2, maybe such as the Dragon Descent, or if not, at least big crowd controls such as the Pulverize. This is good. The Camille, what he is doing, at least he can get the attention away from the Baron from NRX. But of course, NRX still has the option on just really going all in on this Baron. Can I feel that it would have been different if NRX has better range, right? If they get pokes in their kit, they can take fights from a distance. I think that would be better.
Yeah, and you just have to pay the price having that Corki in your team as your ADC. But nevertheless, I think it's actually very strong, wherein you're going in face first in terms of the fight, and you have a lot of defensive capabilities going to the side of NRX, having that Alistar and potentially Gragas as well. And I think Gragas in this specific game maybe built a defensive type of items. I really don't know. I can't see the items, but yeah, you have a lot of frontliners that can really just defend.
Gragas is doubling down onto the damage. There's another Dragon's Descent, ladies and gentlemen, and now punishing the members here of Team Yay after getting the steal earlier on the Ocean Drake. They got one. It's gonna be the jungler itself, and that gives them ticket and license on taking on this Baron.
100%. You don't have the smite for the side of the red team. You can't really have that potential to just jump in, go for the smite, and win the smite wars. Right? It's basically just a sweep here for NRX getting that Baron. In addition to that, we also have the Alistar to just zone out the enemy team.
Crazy part here is even TJ, I think he did flash. Did he flash? He did. He actually did flash just so he can make a quick pick of whoever will be going closer, whoever will go near on that Baron. But here we go. Corki also fully equipped and taking the fight here as he has his special delivery team here on towards the members here of Team Yay. The Corki also handles towards that Trinity Force, or building towards the Trinity Force. Also on top of that Blade of the Ruined King.
Yeah. The BRK gives you sustainability and percent damage against the enemy team, which is actually very strong. And the Trinity Force actually just emphasize on the sustainability and even the damage as well for the side of Corki, which you really need because Corki doesn't have that rage, as we keep on stating since the beginning of this match. So having that Trinity Force and BRK is going to be very good. But right now, I think NRX is just converging into the bottom side of the map.
Indeed. Let's see here. They're going to be going for the push. Down at the mid, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very big Drake to be taken by the members of NRX. Dragon's Descent getting casted more, adding to the damage and the quickness in taking this Drake. 3 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And that's it.
Yeah. You have
Dragon melted.
A lot of damage. Yeah. Just a lot of damage and consistent DPS coming in from that Corki, and the burst damage potential coming in from the Orianna and even the Gragas and Shyvana as well. And that Infernal Drake is going to be very important as it gives a true damage potential for the skill shot of Shyvana to function for their team. And yeah, just a smart move right now for the red team to just give away the tier 2 turret into the dragon lane, as it is something that you can't really contest against the enemy team, considering that Vi's on the top lane, Kais and Akalia wasn't really on that fight as well. So yeah, NRX getting more objectives is going to be an advantage for their team into the latter part of the game.
Indeed. And I'm not so sure. I was asking if they can separate. Hold that thought. Flash in, all combo, and that's it. Quick pick onto the buff. You know, you may think it's an overkill, burning a flash to get a kill on the ADC. No, it's not, especially if you kill the ADC as you push for an inhibitor turret. This is probably one door knockout against the base here of Team Yay.
And in addition to that one, the wave was pushing. So using your flash for that specific reason as well was also pretty good, considering you also have the Baron buff and you also have that lane pressure against the other lane. So basically just a smart move coming in for the side of NRX. And right now, with the base open for the red team, I think it's going to be very hard. One more Baron, one more Dragon for the side of NRX, I think this is going to be a GG well played.
Yeah.
Unless they actually make a huge mistake, which I really don't think is going to happen, considering that our current standing is 11-0 with a 14k gold lead for the side of NRX.
The only way they can do a mistake is if they fully commit on one target and they get separated and like a Corki gets bursted through. And it's not the Corki who's actually the main damage dealer here in my opinion. It is gonna be the Shyvana in my opinion. I think she's the main playmaker here for the side of NRX. I cannot but feel that Oriana, despite playing so well, is taking more of a support position and enabler here for Astral Kipo.
Absolutely. You have the Infernal Drake already, you have the Cloud Drake. So basically, it's just AoE damage enhanced for the Shyvana. You also have true damage enhanced for the Shyvana as well. So a lot of damage are gonna come through from that champion in and of itself. And you also have the Trinity Force, BRK already, and even the Gargoyle Enchant to enhance those defensive capabilities when Shyvana comes through with the ultimate. So overall, a really good play coming in for the side of NRX. And let's see how it's gonna turn out for Red Team as the initiation for the Baron is now gonna come through for the side of
Has
NRX.
stolen Baron
What?
Nashor.
Wait, what just happened?
What?
Baron was stolen by the Red Team? That Kaisa going in for that long range.
No, it was a
not
it
even
was a buy.
knowing.
Team lost the turret.
Yeah, I don't even know
Redemption,
what's happening.
redemption. It was a redemption steal. Oh my god! There you go! Members here of NRX! Oh my god, it's a disaster for them. And like I said, you want to target mainly the Shyvana. Let's see what will be punishment. A shockwave turns things around. And let's see here for the backline. It's gonna be Camille going towards Timmy. But that's it. They're gonna fumble. TJ here teleporting actually into the front line. And they know that the game is over. What the hell? Redemption. Ladies and gentlemen, from the buy. There you go. That's it. That's the steal for that part. I think a highlight play for this game. But I think also the ending of this game as well.
I think that was an overall bad move coming in for the Red Team. Right? You already have the Baron buff and you keep pushing against NRX wherein they're still completely filled out. There's no pickoffs, there's no kills from the side of NRX that could really gain the advantage for your team. So getting that 5v5 type of setup, so wherein you have the Baron buff already, was actually a bad move wherein the pressure is on for the Red Team. I think what would have been better is they went for the recall, they went for the reset. Since they already gotten the gold, they already gotten the buff, they could try and slow push and Team NRX in those fights and try to make a comeback play, sending out pressure in all lanes. But nevertheless, I think they went in for all mid lane fight, which wasn't really ideal for the side of Red Team.
Look at that. I was thinking, the Void Seeker didn't connect. So how in the hell did were they able to get the steal onto the Baron? It was a redemption, a very nicely placed redemption. I was thinking, ang mamatay pangit. I thought that is it for Astral Kipo. But I think Brian came out with a very nice play, stopping that very little momentum that was given towards Team Yay. Right? That shockwave. A very beautiful shockwave. So get multiple highlights still on this game.
Yeah.
Crazy game, Infinity. And I think that's it muna, Infinity, because I think may nangyayari yatang issue ulit sa tournament natin. So, silipin ko muna yung tournament natin. Okay? Thanks for the cast, man.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright, mga kaibigan. So, that's Infinity. And, meron yatang issue daw sa tournament. Ano yon? Na-default daw sila kasi na late. Patingin ng match. Anong match yon? Let me look at by the way, tapos na ang ating round 1. Dapat all round 1 matches should be wrapped up na. So we have 28 minutes para sa round 2. Simulan niyo na yung round 2 ninyo. Okay. Mamaya na muna tayo mag-gas. Let's have Anong meron sa Anong meron sa kanina na default? Sabi daw, nasa may lobby na sila, 310, 311, tas eto, Magnus Rebuild, tsaka Dark Novas, bakit wala pa to? Hindi nag-update ng score. Okay. Gawa muna tayo, manage muna tayo yung tournament. Tatay na itsura mo. Oo, ganun talaga eh. Round 2 matches, yung ibang round 2 matches tapos na eh. NRX tsaka Team Yay, no? So, NRX actually won this. Ano yung issue kanina? Asan yung issue kanina? Nakikita ko sa chat na nadidistract nga ako during cast. Ano yung nangyari kanina, Charles? Pasabi nga sa akin, match 15. Soda Papin tsaka Nexus Seed Squad. Nag-uusap naman sila. Nag-usap naman sila. Tapos naman pala. Nope, 310. Oh, 310 is in chat, 315 is lobby. Na kompleto kami sa lobby. By that time, isa-isa na silang nagsialisan. Dapat ang nanalo dito, ano? $311, $311, $313. $313. Nasaan na kayo? Lodge opening. Gets. Dapat ang nanalo dyan, Soda Popin. Kaso ang problema, round 3 na tong bracket na to eh. Ang alam ko. Naglaro na yung Nexus Siege. Tama ba? Naglaro na yung Nexus Siege. Tinalo ng random team. Kalaban na ng random team yung Sunsparks. Okay, ang gagawin na lang natin. Soda Popin. Andiyan pa ba yung Soda Popin? Andiyan pa ba kayo? Tangina, ano yung mata ko sa usap? Andiyan pa ba sa chat yung Soda Popin? Meron na lang tayong gagawin. Sorry, baby, ah. It's okay. Okay lang ako. Andiyan pa ba kayo sa Soda Popin? Oo. Ang mangyayari, ganito na lang. Hi, random. Hi. Sinong captain ninyo? Sino captain ninyo? Anong name nung captain ninyo? Pwede pa hingin ng captain nyo sa ano? Sa Wild Rift. Yung name ng captain nyo sa Wild Rift. Yung IGN, yung Riot ID ng captain nyo sa Wild Rift. Pwede pa comment. Default time ng round 3 is default time ng round 3 is 4:40. 4:40 PM pa. Pangalan, Riot ID. Riot ID ni... Pa-comment naman, Riot ID. Foreseen hashtag LLL. Okay. Tama ba to? Foreseen? Tama to? Isang E? Isang E? Wait lang guys, ayusin ko lang yung sa Soda Popin ha. Don't worry guys, we will have a shout kasi ayusin ko lang tong sa Soda Popin. Okay, okay. Sige. Ganito na lang ha. So, anong nangyari dun sa Soda Popin? Dinedeclare na-declare ng Nexus Siege na dapat talo na yung Soda Popin, defaulted na, no? Pero, natapos yung laban eh. Nagsimula pa rin. Tapos, ang nailagay na score, nailagay yung score sa Nexus Siege kasi ang akala, defaulted na yung Soda Popin. Pero hindi pa defaulted ang Soda Popin. Again, ang running rule natin, 10 minutes dito sa match chat, 15 minutes doon sa lobby. Abot sila sa parehas na time, honestly. Pero pinapa-default, parang napa-default sila dahil akala 10 minutes doon sa lobby. Parang 10 minutes na lumipas, hindi pa rin defaulted sa lobby. Meron tayong 15 minutes pa rin pagdating doon sa lobby, no? So, ayan, so, ang gagawin natin, ito kasi yung branch nyo. Ito kasi yung branch ninyo mga tol sa Soda Popin, Sunsparks tsaka random team. Yung kaninang team na nanalo, na tinalo ng Soda Popin, tinalo na ng random team. Tapos ngayon, kalaban nyo Sunsparks, no? So, ang mangyayari, hi. There was an error on this branch match. There was an error on this branch match. So as a solution, okay lang yan, may solution sa lahat ng bagay. So as a solution, whoever wins this match have to face Soda Poppin in order to proceed. Team Soda Poppin in order to proceed. Okay, hindi nyo sila matchat sa Battle Fi, no? So, please add this player. Okay, si Forsen LLLL. Okay, ayan. So, mga tala, kung sino manalo dito sa match 3, okay, kung sino manalo dito sa match 3, Sun Sparks or random team, kakalabanin yung Soda Poppin. Alright, kakalabanin yung Soda Poppin. Tapos, kung sino manalo doon, silang tutungo sa round 4. Okay, all clear? Clear? I think clear tayo, no? Okay lang yon, Camps Gonzales. Kaya nga, ako na magchat-chat in behalf of you. Kung sino manalo dito, kachat ko ngayon yung Sun Sparks tsaka random team. Kung sino manalo dito, again, pag nanalo, please don't go directly to round 4. Kalabanin nyo muna yung Soda Poppin. Okay? Tapos kung manalo kayo Soda Poppin, din kayong pupunta sa round 4, no? So, whoever wins this one, so parang nagkaroon kayo ng libreng win sa round 3, no? Alright. So, I think clear yan, ha? Babantayan ko tong match na to, don't worry. Alright? Okay na yan, no? Ano yung problem, Yosh Gumban? Ba't kayo natalo? Saan? Saan banda? Anong laban? Message saan? Anong message? Kung nagme-message kayo sa page, hindi ko i-check yan. Wait lang, ah. Talaga? May message din yung Siege. Nako. Patingin nga message ng Nexus Siege. Ano bang message ng Nexus Siege? May message daw pala yung Nexus Siege. Nag-SS kami 310. Wala po isa player. Nagkakabaliwan no? Ulitin ko guys, listen closely. May dalawa po tayong DQ time. May dalawang DQ time. Alright? Yung unang DQ time, 10 minutes sa chat ng Battlefy. Pag walang nag-chat doon, after 10 minutes ng start ng round, DQ na. Clear? Yung sunod, meron kasing iba, ganito kasing ginagawa, nagchat-chat sa Battlefy, hindi naman kumpleto. Magchat-chat sa Battlefy 3:10, tapos magi-start sa lobby 3:30. 30 minutes na lumipas. So ang tinutukoy ko, para clear tayo, may dalawang DQ time, okay? Lalagay ko na, isusulat ko na para ma-explain na mabuti. May DQ time sa chat, sa Battlefy chat, may default time sa lobby. Yung default time sa lobby, 15 minutes. Dapat kumpleto na kayo sa lobby ng 15 minutes. All clear? All clear? I think clear na yan, no? Don't worry, I will update. Nasa ano na tayo ngayon? Round 3 na eh, 'di ba? Ayusin ko lang yung pinned comment muna. Okay lang yan, okay lang yan. New challenges. Alright, let me just update the pinned comment. Lalagay ko sa pinned comment mismo para clear tayo lahat. So, kakalipas lang natin sa round 2 pa rin. Round 2 pa rin tayo, ha? Round 2 default time is 4:10 PM. Round 2 deadline is 4:40 PM. Ayan, para clear, ha? Meron tayong dalawang default time, ha? Default lobby time is 4:15 PM. Nako, dami ng instructions, baka mabaliw na kayo. Ayan, lagyan ko naman. Round 3 default chat time is 4:40 PM. Oh, I think clear na yan. Oh, yan. Clear na yan ha, sa ano natin. Alright. So, clear na ha. Totoo, Silvern. Totoo yan. Tama yung sinabi mo. Ang tagal nga ng 15 minutes eh. Yung mga sports event nga ahead of time before dapat kumpleto na. 'Di ba? Oo. So, gets? Totoo yan. That's true. So, ibig sabihin lang nun, napakaluwag pa ng tournament natin. Trust me. Okay? Okay na. Suabe bong links. Sabi na tayo na mga bong links ha. Basta yung sa Sun Sparks tsaka bantayan ko lang tong Sun Sparks tsaka random team. Piling ko mananalo dito Sun Sparks. Chat ko nga yung Sun Sparks. Wait lang ha. Pero baka manalo din yung random team eh. Malalaman natin. Okay. Okay lang yan. Guys, suabe lang. Let's have soda pop in lineup. Siningit siya. Sa laruin nyo lang. Okay, all goods na. All goods na. Okay na. Okay na. Di naman delay. Di naman na delay. Okay. Sige, all goods yan. Okay lang yan. Patapos na tayo. Round 2 timer. Tapusin na muna natin yan. Okay lang yan. Okay, I think solved na, no, mga tol? May mga problems pa ba? Oo. Map hack. Hindi ko pa alam. Wala akong solusyon para sa map hack. Unless may isend kayong proof sa akin, no, ng map hack. Then, pwede kong i-permaban sa tournament na lang yung mga ganong teams, no? All goods. Dami nga may problema pa. Ano yung may problem pa? Nasaan, Marvin? Ano pa yung may problema? Silipin natin. Ano yung may problema? Alamin natin. Sige, tingnan natin na kung may sense yung mga problem niya. Anong problem ninyo? Anong match? I-report nyo lang kung may problem, mga tol. Anong match yan? Gineryodan. By the way guys pag any moment na parang makikita dito again guys, no, makikita naman, ino-observe naman naming mabuti kung sinusundan nyo yung tournament. Para sa akin, may mga teams lang talagang hindi alam eh. Parehas tayo, problema pera. Round 2, match 153. Okay. One, five, three. Wedem Boys tsaka Ryodan. Ano nangyari dito? Ano nangyari dito? Ano nangyari dito? Mali yung score na na-report nyo? Ganun ba? Ito ba yon? Panalo kami, pero talo kami sa bracketing. Ayan tingnan nyo kung sino nag-report. Si Hisoka, Moro. Ulitin ko. Papakita ko. Malupit to. Malupitan to, mga kaibigan. Hisoka Moro. Yan, yan yung captain nyo. Diba? Giniryodan. Sinong may kasalanan dyan? Sir, nadaya po. Nadaya kayo? Sir, nadaya po kami. Nadaya po kami, sir. Iba po. Nadaya kayo dahil ibang nalagay na score ninyo. Ayos to ah. Oo nga pre. Nadaya kayo ng sarili nyo. Nadaya no? Diba? Ako na bahala, wait. Hindi ko naman sinasabi kung ano yan, kung ano ka, Moro, pero okay? Let's go! Sabi ko na, lista mo na, Bonklings. Pota. Okay na to. Pigyan na. Okay. Nadaya pala. Next time, pre, bantayan niyo yung teammate nyo. Dinadaya kayo ng teammate nyo. Okay. Okay lang na. Tutulungan ko kayo. Dinaya kayo yun. Next time kasi, wag kayo mandadaya. Next time ha. Wag nyo dayain teammates nyo. I love you. Mahal na mahal ko kayo, Wild Drip Community, the best. Ano na tayo? Wait lang, syempre nagulo na yan no? Giniryodan. Ay, Prodigies. Naglalaban na ba Prodigies tsaka Giniryodan? Yo, Prodigies. Yo, eto nakalaban nyo, Prodigies. Ngayon lang dumating kasi nadaya nila sarili nila kanina. Proceed with the match. Okay na. Okay na tayo mga boss. Okay. Okay na, no? Okay na. No? Okay na tayo, ha? Okay na. Woo! The best. Good vibes. Hindi ako bad trip. Hindi talaga ako bad trip. Puta. Okay na tayo. 2 minutes. 2 minutes sa round 2, mga kaibigan. Simulan nyo na yung round 2, mga kaibigan. Best, saya ako, promise. Promise ang saya. Sige, grabe. Ito na. Text nyo yung score. Yeah. Sige, anong game sa round 3 ang gusto nyong ikas natin? Let's have round 3. Whew, the best. Okay, nanalo Sun Sparks. So, the Papin Sun Sparks, laban na kayo ha. Please fight Soda Papin. Okay. Soda Papin, chat na kayo ni Sun Sparks ha. Oy, Soda Papin. Sige lang. Labanan nyo pa rin. Sinasabihan ko na. Basta add nyo lang. Hindi, wag. Magugulo. Soda Papin, kakalabanin nyo Sun Sparks. Okay? Ang nanalo na ay Sun Sparks against random team. So, Sun Sparks, sinabihan ko na yung Sun Sparks na, na kalabanin yung, alright? Soda Papin, ayan. So, Soda Papin, please, pa-add naman kay, pa-add kay, Zets. Ito. Soda Papin, pa-add kay Zets. Sa in-game kayo mag-chat. Since wala kayo access sa Battlefy. Maaga naman eh. Ahead naman of its time ang Sun Sparks. Round 4 na sila. Okay? Tapos kung manalo kayo, i-arrange ko na lang yung bracket na ang nanalo is Soda Papin. Alright? Don't worry about that, ha? Alpha Esports Pro. Hi. Hi, brother. Alpha Esports Pro. Sun Sparks will be playing a special match muna. An inserted match muna with Soda Papin because of an error. So, please wait for them. Okay lang? Oo. Round 4 naman to eh. Round 4 naman to eh. Round 4 match naman to eh. Round 4 match naman to. And default time nito and the start time nito is 5 PM pa naman. And default is 5:10 PM. Okay? So please wait. Ako mismo magbibigay ng signal. Okay? Okay, all good, no? All goods tayo. Alright. Sige, all goods tayo. Sabi na tayo, mga kaibigan. The best. Yes. Sinabihan ko na rin na mag-wait sila. Since may oras naman. So, dapapin muna. Okay. Basta ganun lagi rule dito sa Wild Rift Underground, no? Iwas tayo daya, respeto sa oras, and of course, make sure that everyone has a fighting chance. Simulan na natin yung timer para sa round 3. Round 3 na, mga tol. May round 3 ba na pwedeng Match 232 versus DR Esports. Oh, sige. Gusto nyo makita DR Esports? Sige, okay lang. Pwede ba? May ba ako spectate sa DR? Pwede kaya? Full na yung lobby ng DR. Ongoing ba ang DR? May DR ba? Iba. I-coin toss natin yung Soda Papin. Pakita ko lang sa inyo yung coin toss ng Soda Papin. Tsaka toss ako for Soda Sun Sparks / coin flip. Panalo kayo? Panalo kayo? Yung lumabas. Panalo kayo yung lumabas. So, the Papin, ang nanalo, Sunsparks ha. Kung ayaw nyo maniwala, ayan o, nag-coin toss ako. Random yan, ayan o. Sabi ko, coin toss ako for Soda Papin and Sunsparks. Sunsparks won the toss. Okay? Okay, clear yan ha, clear. Okay, actually, yan na lang nga. Soda tsaka Sunsparks. Tama, no? Tama, ikas ko na lang kayo. Mas okay pa. Gusto nyo? Ikas ko na lang kayo. Ito na lang para mabantayan. Tama. Ito na lang. Tama, no? For send hashtag LLLL. Okay lang ba sa inyo? Ito na lang pala, ito na lang panoorin natin. Ito na lang, no? For Soda Papin tsaka Sunsparks na lang. Oh, kahit anong team. Okay na tayo, Gucci belt na tayo. Okay lang ba, Soda Papin? Ikas namin yung game nyo. Ano to? NXP? Anong laban to? Anong laban to, Luxuria? Anong team ni Luxuria? Round 2-3-6. Match 2-3-6. Okay. Silipin ko lang ha. Meron na. May ano na tayo. Meron na tayo. In-invite tayo ni 236. 236. Round 4 na to ah. Sino to? Random. Strange Esports. Ay, mainit. Sige, gusto ko to. Ay, maganda to. Yan. Okay, game. Sige, game. High level, guys. All good. Tingnan nyo yung mga batak na sa tournament, no? So, itong laban na to, this is actually a round 4 match. Ayan. Sila Luxuria, sila Rimuru, no? So, high rank naman yata tong laban na to. Panoorin na lang natin. Ito, round 4. Round 4. Okay, Gucci na yan. Gucci na to. Ito ikas natin. Antayin lang natin na makumpleto. Okay na to. Okay. Start nyo lang. No need for my signal. Okay, mga kaibigan. Sarap. Okay. All goods tayo. We're smooth. Ganito talaga. By the way, guys, heads-upan ko lang kayo. Ang nature talaga ng Wild Rift Underground, pag day 1, medyo talaga, naghahalo yung pag-organize tsaka yung pag-shoutcast, no? Pero pag day number 2, huwag kayong mag-alala kasi puro na lang yun. Palabas na lang talaga yun na maayos, no? So, ayun lang. Pasensya na kung minsan nakikita nyo ako na puro daldal, nag-organize. Kasi ganoon talaga yung day 1 ng Wild Rift Underground. Kaya ko siya ginagawang 2 days para yung ikalawang araw, manunood na lang kayo tsaka smooth, no? Pero tong day, masaya naman eh. Masaya naman yung day 1 eh. Masaya naman makita din yung... Ang dami kayong lap trip moments, gago, di ba? Okay naman eh. Ayun, so, ayun. This is not Sunsparks, by the way. Itong match na isa-shoutcast natin ay between Team Random versus ano nga ba to? Round 4 na to eh. Mga batak, mga high level, high rank, no? Random versus Strange Esports, no? So, ayan. Kakabaliwan. We've seen it all. We'll be seeing it all. Ingat kayo dyan, Jose Ray Peña. Antay lang natin yung running game. Guys, this is a round 3 timer, ha? Round 3 timer na to. Update ko lang yung pin comment. Inaantay lang natin na magsimula itong laban na to. This is a round 4 match. So, this is a match na ahead, no? Ano to sa oras? Ahead of its time, no? So, don't worry about this. Ayusin ko lang yung pin comment. Tapos na tayo sa round 2, eh. Round 3 na tayo, di ba? Lap trip, saya. Ang saya, gago. Tapos na yung default time ng round 3, ha? Yung default time sa chat. Pag hindi pa rin nagchat-chat kalaban nyo, alam nyo na. Ay, mali. Ay, tama, no? Ay, mali. Wait lang. Round 4 na. Round 4 na tayo. Okay. Alright. Round 4. 5:10 p.m. 5:15 p.m. 5:30 p.m. Alright. Okay. We're good na. 5:10, 5:15, 5:30. Tama, no? Okay, tama. Okay. So, round 3 timer pa rin to. Round 3 timer to. Nasa round 3 na tayo ngayon. Round 4 matches can also start, okay? Feel free. Pero, and we're good. Antayin na lang natin na magsimula to. Oy, nagbaban sila. With or without bans. Nagde-decide sila. Pwede kayo mag-agree. Yeah. Allowed. G2 bans. Nice. Nice. High level mga tol. Good luck daw, Strange Esports mula kay Anavi Questa, no? Random versus Strange Esports. Yung blue side is random, no? Hello boss. Hello, pre. Strange is the right one. Ito, Strange. Luxuria is random. Sorry. Sila Luxuria pala yung Strange Esports. Sorry. Left is Left is the Strange, no? Yan. Left is Strange. Ito, red side is random. Alistar Lulu. Okay, Asol. Okay, so ang mga bans is Lee Sin, Alistar, Lulu, Asol, no? So, let's go! Suavity! Okay, we are starting! Let's go! I'm so excited for this match. I'm sure this will be really good. Infinity, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry may mga... Ang saya, promise saya mag-organize. Like, natatawa ako sa mga nangyayari. Pero here we go. This is, I think, a very high tier match. We're involving challenger, master players, and even high diamond players. But here we are. We have Team Strange Esports versus Team Random. Yan. Random is on the red. Blue side is Strange Esports.
Alright. Yeah, currently, nakikita ko dito for this specific matchup is going to be the Olaf priority. I think throughout the pro tournaments that I've seen so far, Olaf is one of the most priority picks right now. Mainly because of the anti-CC that the Ragnarok does produce from the ultimate of the Olaf, which is actually very strong. And that actually gives you the capacity to go to the back lines and just disrupt the damage dealers of the enemy team. So, just standard picks coming in for the side of Strange Esports at the moment, and sprinkle it with a Braum and Misfortune duo. Standard
indeed. If you're hovering on that Braum start, you can also easily open up with Lulu Pero the thing here is that Lulu is banned, diba kanina? Again, we have Lee Sin, Alistar, Lulu, and Aurelson banned. And that's why there's gonna be a default towards Janna para sa side dito ng Team Random. Also would like to emphasize the power of the Lee Sin here, missing this jungler honestly, because so far mapapansin mo Infinity no na there's really a very clear rise in popularity ng Jarvan, right?
Yeah. I think the cataclysm is big. And if you sprinkle that with some AoE type of scenarios, AoE damage coming in for your team, it's gonna be super spicy for your draft. I mean, you have the Orianna already, you also have the Jarvan 4. So sprinkle that cataclysm with the shockwave, it's gonna be strong. And on top of that, you have the Lee Sin to come through, you have the Janna to knock up enemy teams. So overall, I think the team random is gonna have a great time when it comes to locking down enemy teams. But I think their draft is more hard to execute than the side of Strange Esports.
Dapat bad yung Lee Sin eh.
Man yung Lee Sin, gago.
Oo nga eh. Wait lang, let me just check the... Nabaliw. At alam ko, nag-declare ng ban is, ano? AFK. AFK pick.
Wild Rift.
Remake.
Sabi sa Shin, comedy ngayong araw eh.
For Lee Sin. Oy, ba't kayo nilalaro nyo pa rin?
Minions have spawned.
Oh well, no remix eh. Ay hindi na gumagalaw. Oh, remake. Let's do remake. Remake! Ang bababa nyo lahat!
Day one!
Remake na yan. Remake na, it's a remake. Okay na yan. Na-AFK pick daw. AFK pick daw. Okay lang yon. Same pick ah. Same pick pa rin.
But parang may kutob
Pero-
ako, dapat Gragas yung Lee Sin.
Change the Lee Sin. Yeah, they could easily just choose the ano. Pero the remake is I think sits at 5-minute mark. Okay lang i-remake to guys kasi ano to eh, round 4 na match to. This is a round 4 match. So totally may oras pa naman. This is a round 3 timer, no? So nabaliw. Nabaliw. AFK. Okay lang yan. That's okay. I think it's a Gragas kung ako tatanungin. May Jarvan din sila eh. Nakita mo may Jarvan din.
Oo.
So,
like, I mean, if...
I don't think that's Baron Lane Jarvan. AFK pick niya yan. No?
Tingnan natin. If yung Lee Sin lang yung AFK dito, I think the Gragas would be really good. Kasi meron ka ng Shockwave, meron ka ng Cataclysm. So yung knock-up nung Gragas wouldn't really be as far. Kasi merong Cataclysm. So, yeah. Pero hindi ko alam, legit pick ba yung Jarvan dito? Or hindi?
Feeling ko legit pick. Kung AFK pick, it makes a lot of sense. Tapos Olaf eh. Olaf tol.
Oo.
So, if you have a Olaf, they'll be picking Jarvan. Basta, ang pwede lang palitan yung ano. Ang pwede lang palitan yung Lee Sin. Pero, i-chat muna natin sila in-game para clear tayo. Mag-ano naman yan. Basta as long as kung ano yung pinag-agrihan nila na rule. Buti na lang may oras pa sila. Kasi ano eh, round 4 naman na match to. Round 4 na match. Isa lang ang ibig sabihin nito, Infinity. Alam mo kung ano?
Ano yung?
Need na natin ang banning system talaga. No? Need na natin ang banning system. That is true.
Yeah.
Sana magkaroon na next week. No?
And I think yung banning system would make tournaments much more higher level, higher tier than it already is for Wild Rift. Diba? Kasi magkakaroon ng mas malaking champion pool na kailangan gamitin ng mga teams. Hindi yung one trick. So yeah.
Yeah. Tayo na lang natin. Let's just wait for them. But totally cool, totally fine, totally no problem.
Yung pinaka gusto ko talaga yung ano.
Mag-a-anide ako mamaya sa chat, don't worry.
Yung nadaya yung sarili yung ano, highlight. So pinapapush na lang nila.
team lost a turret. Dragon has spawned.
Okay. Pag mabalas yung 5 seconds yung hide sa channel, okay. Shoutcaster sa speedrun, hindi, okay na yan. Matatapos na rin naman na to. 5 minutes din kasi talaga yung remake eh. Tingnan mo, ina-experiment ni Luxuria kung pwede yung Brom ult tapos flash.
Lost a turret.
That would be OP ha. I think that would be so OP. Brom ult tapos pa-flash ka. Right? Ayun tinetesting din under toe flash. Binayos na
Tsaka
experiment
guys,
na that.
paano ikakast yung speedrun? Isang lane lang. Olaf is pushing through to the mid lane. Nandito na rin yung Brom. Ala, nag-ultimate flash.
I think it would be nice to have a little ARAM challenge, no? Tayo,
True.
na tournament. ARAM lang, no?
Mm.
Pero swertehan lang talaga. Tapos winner takes all lang, ganon. Feeling ko okay yun, masaya yun.
Pwede.
Swertehan lang. Okay, we're good.
Champion
Alright, remake na lang. Na AFK, guys, sa mga di po nakakaalam, what happened was, na AFK, pick yung Lee Sin, and Lee Sin is banned. Napag-agreean nila na mag-ban. Normally, no remix ang tournament natin, pero there's enough time for them eh. Ang importante lang sa akin yung yung oras, no? Masunod yung oras natin. And so far, they are not delaying anyone, no? So, antay lang natin na ma-invite tayo. By the way, sa dulo pala ng stream natin, may importante akong announcement. By the way, sa dulo pala ng stream natin, may importante akong announcement. Same pick except Lee. Okay. So, buti round 4 kung dito round 4 hassle to. So what we would like to know is if it is a Gragas, no? Infinity.
Yeah.
Kung ganun. Pero my best bet is it is a Gragas or okay. So solo lane Jarvan. Still. Then they went for the Wukong.
Pwede rin naman. I-away din. Pwede. Pero, interesting. Feel ko kasi Gragas mas malupit. Pero, ewan ko. Siguro pang frontline na.
Yeah. Bago ko i-post, no, dito ko na lang sa tournament din i-announce. I'll be announcing the full details ng playoffs natin. Yan. I'll be announcing the full details ng playoffs natin. Alright? Anong what to expect on the playoffs. Okay? So it's a Wukong. Feeling ko okay yung Wukong because it is a very nice champion that can slip through past the Brom and get attack on the misfortune no? Diba? And they have enough frontline pa rin in the form of the Jarvan. Diba?
Yeah. And you have those double knock-up kasi diba 2 stacks yung ultimate niya. So I think it would be fine as well. You have a lot of CC potentials from Team Random, I think, yung red side, no? So yeah, overall I think okay pa rin. Viable pa rin yung Wukong. Gragas as well. A lot of junglers for the side of red team right now is very viable, but overall Wukong going in for their team, a lot of knock-ups, medyo mahirapan yung Vi na pumasok dito, and even the Akali for this specific case.
Indeed. Wait lang yung soda popin na na pala, tapos na pala.
Tapos na.
So chat lang ako dito sa soda popin. I mean, dun sa laban ng Sunsparks. I think nasa round 3 yata. Hindi.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Yung NC naman, no?
Yeah.
Minions
Ito.
have spawned.
Please proceed. Okay, Sunsparks and also announcement lang, no? Sunsparks and Alpha Esports Pro, you can now start your match, no? Pwede na kayo mag-proceed sa match nyo. Maraming salamat sa Soda Popin, no? Sa pag-unawa sa nangyari kanina. Totally good. Kita-kits ulit sa inyo mga tol next week. Okay, let's go. Let's get into the cast of this running game. What you are watching, guys, is again, siguro din nyo man kilala mga pro players or hindi man mga pro players or whatever, pero ito yung mas gusto ko panoorin, no? Yung mga hindi natin alam, di ba? Kasi eventually mapapanood mo rin naman talaga sa community yung mga DR Esports, Omega, Nextplay, diba? Pero ito ang purpose ng Underground talaga, to highlight this kind of teams, no? What is out there? Who are the challengers, diba? Who are those teams na pwedeng makipagsabayan o may potential na makarating sa pro? And such is the main mission of Underground. Now, on the blue side ay ang team Strange Esports. It will be Luxuria on this Brom. Habang si Lakbolsa naman ang ating Akali. Sa Luxia naman ang ADC Miss Fortune Rimuru on the Baron lane, Olaf, and also Inosuke on the Vice support.
And for Team Random, we have Thresh using Janna as a support, Zeph into the mid lane using Oriana, Buyoy into the Baron lane using Jarvan 4, NXP Twitch using Kaisa as the ADC, and lastly we have Wukong as the jungler being used by Mine for the side of Team Random.
So you just observe dito that both teams, you can actually see kung gaano ka-proactive yung mga junglers. How the junglers are so proactive in actually maintaining rotations down at the river, and see and scout how these scuttlers are being controlled by these two teams. Things are looking very even as they get the trade, pero yung pwesto ni Thresh force a flash away from her.
Ooh, but the fight is not gonna be over as the flash is gonna come through from the Akali, and now it's gonna be the first blood coming for the side of Miss Fortune, getting that secured kill. It's gonna be 500 gold, but the response is gonna come through for the side of Strange Esports, going in for the 1-for-1. If I'm not mistaken.
No. 2 for none. 2 for none.
2 for none.
Yeah, and that's the thing here, no? Yung ganong mishap sa pwestuhan nung Janna, especially even if he has the scuttler buff dito, that's a Brom that really can chase you. And all you need to do is just commit your flashes, you get free kills. And once someone gets pop out, wala na yung tornado ni Janna doon, that it will be so easy for them to continue with the chase. And that's what happened. Yung retaliation nga dito ng Wukong, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was of the Kaisa pa na natuluyan. So this bottom lane is kind of in a disadvantage right now against Team Strange Esports. Now, the Miss Fortune though, buti na lang hindi ganun ka super bursty nung build path ni Miss Fortune dito. But this is the standard one. Blade of the Ruined King. And also, nga ba to? Recurve bow. Mga kaibigan, ang priority ngayon ni Miss Fortune dito. More on the attack speed, not on the damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And with those 2 kills from the side of Team Strange Esports, they're now sitting at a 2k gold lead against Team Random. And I like how they invaded the enemy jungler into the early game. They've gotten the blue buff against them. And what's interesting here is that Wukong didn't actually counter invade the top side of the map against Team Strange Esports in this match. So overall, I think Wukong in this specific case already has a disadvantage when it comes to farming gold. And look at that, Vi already is sitting at 2.4k gold, and the Wukong is still at 2.1k gold.
Yeah, speaking of Vi, actually nasabi ko yata Vi support kanina, pasensya na mga kaibigan. Now we got Ocean Drake already present in. You can actually see that the members here ng side ng Team Random is much more complete, pero now na pa rin nakasalo at nakabato ng mga skills dito ang mga membro ng Team Strange Esports. They're gonna be taking on the Scuttler. Nandito rin sa gilid sila ng Bolsa, humahabol dito kagad sa may pinakababa. It would be a deletion towards the Kaisa, and here comes the Vi. Nakapambati sa kanya, hindi si Inosuke mamamatay, o hindi nga ba, tinuhog, nakuha ni Buyoy, pero wala na as Luxia finishes up the kill. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. An easy take for the Drake by the members of Team Strange.
And that is the power of CC potentials. If you go first when it comes to initiating a fight, it's just so big into that matchup. And Wukong was not available, was not really dominant in that fight to really initiate that matchup. But
still, well done. Inunggoy, mga kaibigan. It's well done. I mean, no doubt he will die on that part, pero at least that can mitigate the lead established already by Team Strange Esports kaagad, diba?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you stated a while ago that Kai'Sa was going in BRK first. That has HP skill, and to top onto that, you also have the Ocean Drake, which gives you more Omnivac. So it's really just a sustainable match right now for the side of Team Random against Team Strange.
Indeed. Actually, I think yung Kai'Sa, this can still be Blade of the Ruined King. There's a possibility. But with this longsword here, I think my best bet is that is going on full stack para sa burst ng kanyang Ikatian Rain. Not to mention, I think upgraded na yung Ikatian Rain niya at this rate kung may longsword to. Pero you can easily build this to, hindi naman Bloodthirster, pero BRK pa rin, feeling ko. Talagang ini-stack niya lang yung AD for the Ikatian Rain. Laking power spike kasi nun para sa isang Kai'Sa. Pero meanwhile, clear item sets para sa misfortune natin. Kasi hindi lang Blade of the Ruined King ang hawak niya. Has the BF Sword, pero wala yan! Naku, huli ka agad as the Jarvan will be going down on the 3-man stack by Team Strange. Grabe yung pick up ng Team Strange. Sulit na sulit yung buy ngayon, no, Infinity?
Absolutely. Like the single targeted pick-offs is very big for Vi in this specific case. It's really big. But they're now going to initiate in contest to restore.
Let us see here. Teleport is coming in from the Jarvan. The Herald will be still secured by that Wukong. Down at the backline, they want to focus towards Volta. Pero he dances out. That's gonna be the 2-man shockwave mula dito sa mga taga-team. Random. Umiwan ng Ikachan Rain si Twitch. He also will flash away. There's the slow from the Smite. Also Winter's Bite na ginawa din ni Luxuria. Aba, umimote pa. Pero kasi may ace nga. And I think that's it. 14-2. Strange takes control of the top lane too.
Yeah, that early pick-off for Team Strange against Team Random gave them the advantage in trying to go for the Griff Herald, and Team Random missing a team member in that fight was actually quite devastating. And I think yung early engagement by Team Strange Esports against Team Random, putting Kai'Sa in half health, putting Orianna at half health was already a disadvantage for their team as well. And now it's gonna be another fight by Olaf.
Yep, and it's a big take as well because they're gonna be removing and plucking out into the map that jungler. Habang si Zan naman dito will also be receiving the assault and battery. At wala ka nang aabutan dyan, Baby G, as the finisher is done by the members here of Team Strange. They might be easily taking also this outer mid lane turret.
Now they're sitting on an 11k gold lead for the side of Team Strange Esports as Kali comes through from that ultimate, putting Kai'Sa down to the ground
Infinity.
and sprinkle of a turret once more.
The momentum is just so much, no? Mula sa side na ngayon ng Team Strange Esports. Kind of feel it's difficult to counter this unless they do a massive setup. Because they still have this big ticket ultimate, right? They still have the Cyclone, they still have the Shockwave. I think yun na lang 'di ba? Pero I think they don't want to run the risk of taking prolonged team fights because they will surely lose. Medyo ang taas na ng durability ni Rimuru dito and taking extended team fights in the form of the Guardian Angel, in the form of even the health from that Black Cleavage. And the thing here is even the Braum is also stacking decent armor on himself. He will make sure na nakadikit siya doon sa mga membro dito ng Team Random.
And now it's 15 seconds mark for the Infernal Drake to come through. It's Team Strange Esports resetting a while ago, which is going to be very big in this upcoming team fight. And Infernal Drake is not something that Team Random can really just give easily to the side of Team Strange Esports.
Indeed, man. Infernal Drake already up. Of course, members dito of Team Strange would also want to do that. Pero tingnan natin, hold up. Kasi mga member dito ngayon ng Team Random, they don't know how will they enter this one. Luxuria is blocking the path and that's it. An easy take for the Drake by Team Strange. Nako po, hulihan! Glacial Fissuring! Shockwave para sa counter and that's gonna be the misfortune going down. Barrier sustaining him too. Cataclysm for the finisher and that's it. Maybe an upper left for the members dito ng mga taga-team Random pero hindi pala as Volta na nagwawala. Flash away, Buyoy here and of course run away sa Gedli na lang. Zep also receives the Shuriken flipping here and let's see as well on the mid as members here of Team Random falls back. At least I think maganda yun Infinity because a priority on the misfortune quickly disables the advancer of Team Strange.
Absolutely. In terms of an even level playing field of a fight, that should have been a win for the side of Team Random. But considering that Team Strange Esports in that specific fight was already sitting at a 10k gold lead, 15k gold lead, 20k gold lead, that was just a dominating fight. And yes, Misfortune was gone out of question for the side of Team Strange Esports, but you still have Akali, which also has a lot of damage with them.
Yes,
Rioris
yes.
already, right? It's just so much damage that you can't really disregard, and they have just went in for that even trade with a 2 for 2.
It was really nice sana, talaga, Infinity for the side of Team Random. I kind of feel though na siguro, especially when you're talking about the Akali, siguro it would have been nice kung hindi pinanglasit yung Cataclysm. Kasi auto-attack na lang yung Misfortune eh. Without that, patay na yung Misfortune even with the barrier on. Remember that barrier will expire. You can even wait that off. And I think kung meron lang sanang Cataclysm to at least block the path of the advance nung retaliation ng Team Strange, I think it would have been less disastrous, no? Yung re-engage dito para sa side ng it would have been less disastrous para sa side ng Team Random, yung re-engage na ginawa ng Team Strange.
And I think the damage is also emphasized with the consideration of having that Infernal Drake already for your team. That's 8% increase in terms of your damage. And we're not talking about the early game, because right now, it's more of the mid game we're in. Team Strange Esports is already stacked with items. You have that BRK, you have that Infinity Edge for the side of Misfortune, you have the Ilioris, and I think Rabadon is gonna come through for the Akali as well. So it's not something that you can disregard, as I've stated a while ago. So now it's gonna be very interesting, as the Baron is now alive.
Indeed.
Who is gonna take it is gonna be the question.
Who will be taking control of this red side jungle, noting the fact that the Baron is indeed alive, Infinity, and obviously a 4-1 config will be visible mula sa side dito ng Team Strange as they get the Olaf. The thing about Olaf, very dangerous on living in a lane, no? Ang bilis mag-push din yan, di ba?
Yeah, and the thing is, if you push with an Olaf, he can go back even with the Ragnarok. But now, let's look at the top lane.
Very quick pick up, being done kay Mitch! Kay Mitch! Nako, oh my god! No, not J-Mitch. Iba pala yun. Pero it's gonna be the Kaisa getting deleted quickly. A very interesting killer instinct. It's more like killed instinct. And hindi lang yon, na maalam na rin pati yung Oriana. Mine here tries to tag back, pero it doesn't matter. The pick-up capacity mula sa Team Strange is just so stellar. Tinulungan na nga lang ni Kaisa nila para makompleto yung kill, pero that's it.
Yeah. I mean, that Cataclysm, that shockwave from the side of Team Random was super big. But you need to consider, they were already 2-man down in that fight. And also, it was too late in terms of the engagement, the counter-engage coming in for the side of Team Random. And with the advantage from Team Strange, they just dominated that fight easily. And no damage will be enhancing that follow-up from that Cataclysm and Shockwave setup for Team Random as well, as they are 3-man left in that fight. So overall, just a surprise attack from the side of Team Strange Esports, dominating that engagement in the top lane.
I think 5v5 stack should be prevented here na, no? By Team Random, in my opinion. It's just too risky, in my opinion. Diba? Without that, gaya na sinabi mo kanina, it is Team Strange that will take the upper hand on clear 5v5 fights. So far, drinks are just being given away. But members dito ng Team Random, rather than be willing to trade the Olaf and the turret for that part, I think that's okay. I think okay yun, no?
Blue team lost a turret.
Yeah, that's indeed okay. Yeah, go.
Basta wag lang itong inner turret yun lang. Sobrang trade.
Lost a turret.
Yeah, although it is also something to take note that 2 ultimates was wasted in that 1 kill. The Wukong ultimate is now gone, out of the question. The Cataclysm is also gone. And to put onto that one, look at that. It's just 2v3 type of situation in the Baron lane wherein Team Strange Esports is still dominating the fight, even if it's a support and the jungler just fighting off 3-man teams against Team Random, and it just emphasizes it supports the statement that Team Strange Esports is currently just dominating and sweeping the map and sweeping the fight.
Not to mention Infinity kasi merong nag-push talaga sa baba, so they prevented actually the recall that can come mula doon sa Olaf. Pero ayun, quick rotation to go for the Baron. They can actually chase this one. Nasa na yung killer instinct, naka-cooldown, and I think that's it. No kills is done towards Voltia, but Baron is clearly under the 5 members of Team Strange.
And I think even if Team Random was to catch onto that Akali, you have the Locket and Chat from that Braum just securing that defensive capacity of a shield for Akali as well. So I think it would have been detrimental for the side of Team Random as well to try and catch it up, because that Baron was already taken and they were just easy to respond in case a fight happens. So Strange Esports, a good type of build, but now it's gonna be the Vi going in for the ultimate on Wukong.
Let's see here. Teleport coming in from the Jarvan, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be the ball left down in the middle of the blue side. Jungle versus the Cataclysm. Shockwave against the Akali. Now on his Guardian Angel. Cataclysm all in to destroy that Orianna. And of course, without any damage na gumagana mula dito sa Team Random, it will be difficult for them to retaliate. The last one would be of Twitch. Look at the burst coming in from that double up. And I think that's it with a triple kill enabled for this misfortune.
Yeah, with the BRK and the Runan Surricane from the Kaisa, the damage to Olaf is just like 1/4 or 1/8 of a single skill. So it's just too short of a damage at this point in time. 15-minute mark wherein you need to put out massive amounts of damage considering that you are the AD0. But the massive disadvantage coming to the early game, mid game was for them to put in this specific position wherein Strange Esports is now taking the game number 1 against Team Random.
A very clear snowball delivered here by Strange Esports, and I love just the fact of how easy it is to establish intensity in this game because this is such a high-level game pa rin in my opinion. It is a game wherein just one team played really well according to their strengths, and I think that is mainly on the pickups, no? Ng Vi. Not to mention, it started also the pickup by Luxuria against Thresh early into the game. First blood 2-0 early. And they got better control also of the Drake, right? And even Luck Voltia, right? The Akali.
Yeah.
Went stellar for this game. Pero I think Inosuke is one of the best headliner para sa laro natin. I think Inosuke's pick up talaga and hustle niya, and the way he decides this engages, make sure that it will always be, the trade will always be, or the macro trade will always be in favor of Team Strange Esports.
And I think the story arc for this specific game is how Braum is super good when it comes to team participation. You have 25 team participation, wherein the overall total kill is 28, so that's like 90%, right? And on top of all that, the 5-man rotations, the 4-man roams coming in for the side of Team Strange Esports as well, has put them in a very good spot when it comes to those individual pickoffs against Team Random in this case. So that will be, I think, one of the key parts for the side of Team Strange Esports.
I think Infinity, this is an enjoyable game to cast, no? This is indeed an enjoyable game to cast. So I think well played for these two teams, Team Random and also Team Strange Esports. But of course, moving forward sa ating tournament will be Team Strange Esports. Best of 1 lamang tayo dito. All you need is just 1 win to get into the later parts. And I think that's it muna for this running game, for this running round, no? So Infinity, mag-ano lang tayo, break lang tayo, mabilisan. Then I'll get back to you. I-manage ko lang muna ulit yung tournament, okay? GG's, man.
Thank you, Shen. GG's.
Alright, mga kaibigan. So that's Infinity, ladies and gentlemen. It's, very young. Pero actually, matagal na si Infinity nagkakas. And so far, I love the fact that that kid right there is getting his groove. No, it's about finding your groove. It's getting his groove in Wild Rift. Really, I'm starting to fall in love with Infinity Shoutcast. Yes, dati medyo payat pa eh. Siyempre nagsisimula pa, pero it's really good to listen to, especially with English. At siyempre kahit ako napapasabay din sa Englishan, 'di ba? Pero kita nyo naman. Okay, mga kaibigan, balik na muna tayo sa tournament. This is 18 minutes remaining para sa ating round number 4. Yan, round number 4. I think we are past round number 3. So, i-update ko na lang muna ang ating pinned comment. I think so far, so good tayo dito sa ating running tournament. Ano na tayo? Pa round 6 na tayo. And guys, round 6 by the way is the final round for today, ha? Pero round 5 pa pala. May round 5 pa pala. Ayan. I-update ko lang, ha? Yung pinned comment natin para may updated sa info yung mga players natin. Silipin nga natin yung mga active players ngayon na nasa round 5 na. Kasi na lang ang round 5 eh. 32 teams ko daw nagkakamali. 5:40, 5:45. Round 5 deadline is 6 p.m. Okay. Sige, magkakas kami, don't worry. Ano ko lang ulit muna, i-upkeep ko lang muna yung, i-housekeeping ko lang muna yung tournament natin, ha? Woo! Let me just check our tournament. How's it going? I think swabe naman yung tournament natin. Ongoing. Okay. Let us look at the brackets. Alright, so so far, okay. So we are currently in round 4. Let me just show you my desktop, no? So we are currently in round 4. May mga ongoing pa, Alpha Esports Pro Sunsparks that's ongoing. Extreme Elite, meron pa namang 16 minutes na natitira sa round 4. Extreme Elite, Drifters Vamp is ongoing. Walang team name is actually in here. CPU Golden Lions. Very curious ano tong walang team name. Normally yung mga team name na kakaiba, mga batak yan maglaro. So CPU Golden Lions. There's walang team name, no? Okay. Alpha Esports Pro Sunsparks is there. Astreus PH and Extreme Elite Esports is there. Round 5 na yan. Lindon, Encore Esports Black also present. So many new teams pa. That's what I'm happy about, no? Prodigious Esports SDG. DR Esports won against Forza. Winx Gamer Sub also qualified din, no? Gonna be facing kung sino man nanalo sa NRX and ESG. ESG Aces. We have Anti-Pro versus Finesse. We have Random versus Strange Esports. Tyrant Gaming and Omega Esports also present. I think ongoing yata to. Inaantay lang kung sino manalalo against Team Adversity. Okay. Walang team name. DR Esports, Winx Gamer, Strange, Team Adversity, Execration, Abnegate. Okay, we have okay, ayan. So, sa round 6, ang mga nag-aabang na sa round 6 ay I think isa pa lang. Or wala pa. Wala pa, no? Wala pa. So, until round 6 lang tayo today, guys, ha? I just want to remind you, no? Puro best of 1 tayo round 6. Then, we will have the best of 3 tomorrows, no? So far, smooth. Smoochy-wapchi. Diba? Maayos, mga kaibigan. Kumusta muna yung chat? Silip lang ako, mabilis lang sa chat. Maraming teams sa Wild Rift, mga tol. Yan ang sure. Okay, anime na pala yung topic sa YouTube, no? Sa Facebook. Sana all na dinidiscover at giniget sa prosing. Madali lang ma-discover, talunin mo lang yung mga nasa prosing. Pa-shotcast mamaya nung number 247 mamaya pagkatapos ng Omega. Sige, pwede naman. Team Adversity versus Omega Idol. Ongoing ba? Ongoing na. I think ongoing na yung laban ng Omega sa Team Adversity. Kung manalo ang Omega tsaka Team Adversity, no? Kung manalo ang Omega sa Tyrant Gaming. Anti-Pro tsaka Finesse, no? Okay, let me know na lang kung sino pag gusto magpakas ng game nila. Again, guys, di ako mamimilit. And di necessarily, again, yung players ang pinapakinggan ko kung sino gusto magpakas ng game nila. Hindi yung audience, hindi yung fans, no? Yung players yung magde-decide kung gusto nila ipakas yung game nila. Sige. Mga tol, break time lang ako, napakaikli lang. Kuha lang ang tubig, kuha lang ang pagkain, mabilis. Pero magbabalik tayo, I think we will be casting round 4 matches, no? Round 4 matches. So, kayo mag-alala, tuloy-tuloy yan. Pero, ayun, sabihin nyo lang sa akin kung anong game ang gusto nyo makita ipakas. Again, puro pa rin tayo best of 1. This is Wild Rift Underground. And again, ang pinaka-look forward ko talaga is the announcement, no? May announcement ako mamaya. I'll be announcing the full details ng Wild Rift Underground Season 1 playoffs. Sobrang exciting yan. Kaibigan. So, sige, babalik ako. Just 5 minutes lang. Patayin natin yung timer. Sorry. Kumain lang para may energy tayo. We are currently on round 5 na tayo. Ayan. Round 5 na tayo. So let me just update the timer ulit. No? Pero sa ngayon yung mga marurunong lang ng teams yung natitira dyan eh. So we don't have to worry actually. 3:32. So we got 28 minutes remaining, no? For round number 5. Alright. So again guys, importante yung timer na yan. Mag-cast na tayo kaagad. Wala namang issue, no? Wala namang problema sa mga remaining teams natin, remaining players natin. I think we are smooth to go. Right? Huwag kayong mag-alala, may week 8 pa. Pwede kayo sumali. Libre lagi yan. O kaya sumali kayo bukas sa next play tournament natin, ha? Make sure na sumali kayo dyan. Sinong game ang pwedeng ma-shout, guys? What's up? Bakit hindi makakasi Cedric? Pwede. Omega tsaka Adversity. Pwede naman. Sige, ongoing yung Omega tsaka Adversity. Ask natin, magpaalam tayo sa mga players. Pwede ba i-cast game nyo? Pwede ba i-cast game nyo? Okay lang kung hindi. Okay lang kung hindi. Again, kung papayag yung Adversity tsaka Omega, sige, we can cast that game, no? Pero again guys, ang aking inaan lagi is yung mga players muna ang may say lagi dyan, no? Pero just a quick review of our tournament. Round 5 na tayo, tama ba? Update ko lang pala yung bracket. Ay, update ko lang yung pin comment. Let's go. So, ayan yung mga timers para sa final round natin. Nasa pinned comment na yan. Alamin natin ngayon kung papayag ba sila stronger na i-cast yung game nila. Kung i-allow tayo. Kung hindi, okay lang din. Finesse tsaka Strange is also ongoing. Execration, Abnegate after game. Omega Team Adversity. Andito pa rin. Finesse, Strange Esports. Actually, ang gusto mapanood, Finesse tsaka Strange Esports. Wings Gamer Hub, tsaka ESG Aces. Ang bibigat na team naman natitira, Prodigies Esports, tsaka DR Esports. Walang team name, SKT Lindon, Extreme Elite Esports, no? Nandito pa rin, Astreus PH, Forsaken and Sunsparks, no? Inimbitahan nga tayo sa sa shoutcast ng Team Adversity versus Omega, no? Adversity versus Omega. Alamin natin how this match will pan out, no? Ay, sorry. Oo nga pala. Salamat, Charles. The best talaga kayo. Okay na tayo, mga smooth naman tayo. Remaining teams, I think, kung round 4 to, 32 teams na lang, then magiging 16 teams na lang. 16 teams na lang tayo. Tangina na, abs. Nice one. Okay. Ito mainit na laban. Excited din ako panoorin. Ano to? Ay, sila Rain Smart pala to. Kalaban ng Omega Esports. Sige. Gandaan natin yung as lalo pa nakakain na tayo and all, no? Here we go. Hindi ko na panood o di ko na silip kung ano yung mga bans nila para sa laban na to. But we are here, no? This is Team Adversity on the blue side, habang red side naman ay ang Team Omega Esports, no? Sa mga di nakakilala sa Omega Esports, they're actually the champion, recent champion ng 60 ng ano nga ba to? Ng Wild Rift Asia Brawl, no? I think ang ongoing kasi ngayon is the 16-bit wars, no? Ng 16-bit esports. And I think let me just remove my music. Ayan, para smooth you up. Okay naman yung audio, no? Week 7 na, yes. Tapos next week is week 8. Tapos recta playoffs kaagad yon, mga tol, no? Gusto ko malaman sino ang mga teams na makakapasok pa sa ating running playoffs. So, for the running drop, first pick Oriana. Sinagot naman ito ng Lulu plus Misfortune, Rakan, and also an all-up naman onto the side of Team Adversity. Meanwhile, you also have the Misfortune Lisin bilang kabila. So far, very standard. Maybe the unique pick here would be of the Rakan, na ngayon ko lang ulit nasilip dito sa tournament natin, pero ang taas ng pick rate nung nakaraang linggo. Aurelion Solo to the side of Team Omega, really getting no chill on this running tournament. And a Jin plus the Gragas. Mahapde yung composition dito ng Team Adversity, pero maganda ang control naman sa side ng Team Omega. Now this time we will also have a very interesting JLC on this Fiora. Init. Mainit. Mga kaibigan. Oo nga, Jelly. Sana nakahanap na rin si Rain ng katim. Oo. Init. Again, round 1 lang to. Best of 1 lang to. So, pwede tong lasunan. Pag talo, talo na. Ganun talaga. Oo. Rewatch ako ng week 1 to 6. Ay, tol! Remind ko lang kayo, guys. Kung manunood kayo ng Wild Rift Underground, ang meron lang po talagang matinong palabas ay ang week 5, 6, tsaka 7 and 8, no? Week 6, 7, and 8 lang ang may matinong palabas. Again, guys, kaya nga isa to sa mga pinakaunang tournament para sa community ng Wild Rift is because kahit wala pang spectator mode, ginagawa na natin tong Wild Rift Underground. So, that's why yung ibang tournaments natin, walang spectator mode, wala kayong mapapanood. Panoorin nyo na lang sa ibang mga channels. Ganun talaga eh. Ngayon lang tayo talaga may mapapalabas. Here we go! Let's get into the game, guys. Team Adversity. Team Adversity, tama, no? Sana tama. Team Adversity versus Team Omega. On the blue side ay ang Team Adversity. Save your tears para sa Gragas, Baron Lane. Jungle naman ay si Doming Olaf. Habang ang mid lane naman ay si Rain Smart on this Oriana. Meanwhile, on the bottom duo ay walang iba kundi si Danny, Jean, ADC, and also a Korean player pagdating naman sa Rakan. Yan. And of course, on the red side ay ang Team Omega. On the top lane ay walang iba kundi the legendary JLC. Ladies and gentlemen, para sa Fiora dito, jungle naman ay panghahawakan ni Impressive Lisin. So many highlights on that guy. Arise! Para naman dito sa Aurelion Sol in the mid lane, and the bottom duo will be played by Timelapse. Misfortune support na ninakap ng Rakan dito, and Stronger para sa Lulu support. Misfortune ADC pala, hindi Misfortune support. Sus ko po. Alright, let's go! Now, for the first core items, actually tinitingnan ko lang yung trinket count dito, and still no sweeping is available para kay Impressive. Meanwhile, andito si paring Domeng, no? Hindi niya pa pinapop itong kanyang blasting cone for that part. And now it's just on his route towards the blue. Here is Impressive already on his route din sa may bandang baba. Nako, kita ka agad sa ward. Will there be a Sonic Wave? Yup. He will force a flash away and not fully committing na dun sa fight because of course not within the reach din naman yung kanyang mga allies dito. Pero kita siya na umiikot. One Sonic Wave at pwedeng tapos na to. Nakapwesto rin si Stronger. There is max reach on the Sonic Wave, but here comes Arise. Alam na to ni Impressive. Flash in to the third skill. Nakita ni Arise na paparating na rin si Rain Smart. They're gonna go for a convergence here down at the bot. Meanwhile, Domeng also with that, I think meron yatang kill na gawa sa top. Went for JLC Smart. Parry here. O tatak! One less might! Oh my god! May smite sa minion yata. Di ko nakita pero marami kasing minion. Talagang may-egol yung Olaf doon. JLC 2 kills yata yun. 2-0-0 on this Fiora. Ladies and gentlemen, ako talaga. Pag nanonood tayo ng mga pro players, Iba talaga din yung pinapakita. Ibang level. High level Wild Rift it is, no? Indeed. We have impressive here. Also taking the gank. Very nice Sonic Wave here. Kind of predicting the body slam ni Gragas, pero they're not committing to the dive. Lalo pat din nila alam kung nasaan din ang Olaf. Already on the tri-brush, honestly. An explosive cast still not available down for the Gragas. Lalapit dito si Domeng. Impressive, and also GLC will be keeping their distance in. Habang the Rakan is spotted still by that by this ward here. And again, you have to take note, no, na malayo-layo pa tayo sa Dragon Timers. Knock up, 2-man, return. Doon ang poke lagi ni Rakan. And really, ipinapascale lang lalo ni Impressive. Ito si JLC sa may bandang baba. Lalo pa double buff si JLC, and that's how you snowball a lane, no? Especially with the double buff. You can clearly take advantage of that part, no? So really lots of control and lots of strat here mula sa side ng Team Omega. Taas ng future talaga ng Team Omega dito. Oy! Lulu, priority. Will they force anything? Yes, they did force the ultimate. Stronger na nanigurado na. And they will kite back. Stronger will be into the front line, making sure that Danny is cornered into a position na tatamaan siya ng bullet time. Uwi na lang muna. There you go. 30 seconds. Lalabas na rin itong dragon natin, no? Which is a mountain drake. So everyone will go for the reset. JLC already lost his double buff, pero na-scale talaga si JLC dito. 3.7k on the gold din na pinangahawakan ng Fiora natin. Curious anong mangyayari kapag umuwi ito ngayon. He's going for another wave clear, making sure na at least nandyan yung Gragas. They went all in. At least a kill on JLC would be nice. Nice kill by Save Your Tears. That would be a big advantage for them should ever a position is taken in for this for this mountain drake. Pero ang problema, walang explosive cast ngayon ang Gragas natin para sa laban na to. 60 seconds. That's 1 full minute no explosive cast for this fight right here. Tingnan natin as things escalate down at the mid. Nahuli din si Impressive, mga kaibigan, for that rotation. 2-4 for this running game. May lead pa rin na konti ang mga taga-Omega, pero hindi yung klaseng lead na napapakapal pa. Rather, napapanipis nga ng mga taga-Team Adversity. JLC on the party. Boy na rin si Impressive. Sinimulan ni Stronger yung Mountain Drake. Re-recall sila Save Your Tears dito. And everyone, nakita niyo yan, how everyone is always and really grouping up for the Drake, no? Going for the pull on the Drake. Paparating na dito ang mga taga-Team Adversity. Nasa blue buff ang Olaf plus Oriana. Oh my glove. That's a free Drake. Alright, that's a free Drake. So everyone will just return on this lane, and this turret here ay naghihingalo na, mga kaibigan. So, nakapagtataka na binigay yung Mountain Drake ng ganun lang. Oh my god. And now, lane switch will be done because they can easily go for the push on this one. Andun na naman si JLC. I think JLC has the capacity to actually complete the push right here. Trinity Force already on towards him. No boots priority, and I think that's okay lang naman, no? Sometimes pwede mo i-delay yung boots mo, lalo pa kung napakalaki ng spike talaga on that first score item. Depending on your champ, mid lane here will be the one. Time-lapse and also Lulu probably because they can easily convert onto this Herald. And I think maganda ring priority itong top lane side. Pero 22 seconds bago lumabas ang Herald natin. Abangan sila. Impressive is there. Nakita, there's the Sonic Wave. Didn't miss. I didn't connect. Knock up. Of course, binawi naman. Then, ng safeguard. Okay, another Sonic Wave. Will Impressive dive? No, he won't. They're just dancing around. They went for clear. Wave clears, mabilisan. And JLC will be joining the party. They can start this fight, honestly. There we go. Sinimulan na ni Impressive. Inaantay niya yung ultimate ni Save Your Tears. Let's see how Team Omega picks up on this one. Ang ginawa ni Impressive, winan on one ngayon si Save Your Tears. Ayaw ni Impressive mamatay muna dito. He will go for the rotation. Mga kaibigan dito front line. Ultimate down towards JLC. And it goes fully online. The Ragnarok hurts a lot. Lalo pa kung pinapatulan ka ng Fiora na nanlalaki mula dun sa ultimate ng Lulu natin. Down at the mid. Let's see here. Danny in. And now another one with a Sonic Wave into a resonate, finishes up the Jhin. Reign Smart Hill has no choice but to foil back at the safety of his turret. Grabe talaga si Impressive sa Lee Sin. That be it. That would be outer turrets taking and take note of the edge because it's not just the mid but also the top lane outer turret. Remove here by Omega.
Lost a turret.
This is so much of a lead, mga kaibigan. If you've observed, I think pag yun, Jaurim's Feast is now available para dito kay JLC. Also, Ninja Tabay, habang Yung ibang boots dito sa side ng adversity hindi pa nabubuo. Not to mention, I think they're doubling down more on the damage. And there are very little who can actually stay into the front line manlalambot. No, wala oh. Trinity Force on the Olaf. I think that's difficult. They need to get the face check. They need to get the kill towards Arise. Let's see here. Can they? Can they? There you go. Face check boy. Curtain call. Bullet 1. Sidestep. Ang lalim. Lalim. Lalim, okay, bad position, Arise swings in, he did flash, buy some time, he can survive this, mali yung hindi, huminto siya, wait a second, the shockwave misses its mark, let's zoom out, that's gonna be the all-up going down, and flashing by timelines, the bullet time to be casted, at yung hinabol nyo, ang habol sa nyo, Rayquaza in, Rain also will be feeling the pain, coming in from Arise, impressive, that's all Proto Belt, ni wala nang intro, because with the Proto Belt safeguard, onto that Dragon's Rage should be the finisher down at the bot. Arise, not losing his mind on the chase. Doon sa may bottom lane side. Grabe. Grabe the place mula dito sa champion team ng Asia Brawl. Mga kaibigan, bottom lane. That's gonna be the inner turret destroyed. Ando pa rin si Impressive as si Flashin gets the kill. And again, ayun nga, ang lambot. Malambot, chiwap talaga. Mga tol, yun yung problem. Hindi ka talaga pwede tumagal sa harapan ng Omega. Lalo pa dito sa Fiora. Lambot eh. Gagawin na lang ng Omega magpakunat and they will just go for that risky dive. Oh my glove, no? Okay. JLC, 2v1. Let's see the play to be delivered here by JLC. Will he go down? Has his ultimate on. Parry away. Then one auto attack. Na-advance ng bola. And that leaves members na lang ng Omega to take this Drake. Save your tears dito sa may pinakababa. Went for the barrel roll pero tinula ay hinila na nga then yung Ocean Drake doon ng mga membro ng Team Omega. And right now Omega is leading this game by a whooping, wow, Proto Belt combo talaga. Wala kay Impressive. So as he can get the proper positioning. His favorite item. Let's see here. Sidestep by Impressive. Guardian Angel is on. Can they make the backup? There goes the Rise. Will he shout? He did shout pero not enough to actually save Impressive. Pero nakarating na ang cavalry. Pinalaki pa si Rayquaza. Let's see here. Rain sa may Gedli. Di siya makalakad as Zispat gets caught up in the bullet time. Curtain call. Casted sa may pinakalikod ni Danny Tol. Tapos sa likod naman would be of time-lapse. Chasing down. Auto attack. Di na mahalaga. Ang update talaga. Danny would have to fall back. Nagamit ng ika-4 na bala. Upon reload would have to fall back. The G that is JLC goes for the push onto the top lane side.
Baron Nashor has spawned.
Mainit. Mainit si Impressive din pagdating sa mga sidestepan. Mga kaibigan. Okay. Of course, there is the second skill ng Jin natin, JLC. Want to chase down this Gragas. Can he make so? Medyo malalim na naman si JLC dito, pero ang hirap mag-overchase sa isang Fiora! Ba't ka nag-chase ng ganyan? Oh my glove! Here comes the Death Star! Nahagip ulit si Rakan. Walang sayang liligtas sa'yo. Shockwave misses it to mark, but I think should be enough to stop Omega on its tracks. Pero problema with that mark ba? Yeah, Shockwave misses its mark, and of course with that Omega would have a lot of freedom in taking this Baron. Yun lang yung Galaxy, men. Medyo one-sided na, no? Medyo one-sided na, honestly. And right now, it's looking tough for the members dito ng Team Adversity. Again, if there's a durability item nasa may ADC pa, that is on the Jin na 0-4, no? I think for ano lang talaga binibili niya to, not to retain his champion rune, but rather or ano lang talaga, tumagal lang sa laban or to always be up doon sa mismong laban. Let's see here, down at the bottom lane. Okay, members of Omega just dancing around towards the base dito ng Team Adversity. No turrets are destroyed against Omega. Executions are just so fluid and smooth mula sa kanila. Another Sonic Wave connected towards Save Your Tears. Ginagamit na lang nila is to go for that barrel roll and clip up and wave clear against the members or minions ng Omega. Lumapit si Arise dito. And of course, na-bait out yung explosive gas. There's the curtain call mula kay Jin. JLC flashes away from another bullet. layo na, no? And to think that this is just the 12-minute mark, although Baron is still up, we got another Dragon coming in. The third one, here comes JLC. He did get knocked by the second, diba, mula doon sa Fiora natin. Now they're rotating towards the top lane side. Inhibitor, ganda teleport sa baba to get attention. Flash in, the quickness casted on by the Rakan. This is the final team fight. Mga kaibigan, napigilan man at napalaki si JLC. Wala pa rin makakakommit sa mga members dito ng Adversity. And you can actually see the Rayquaza evolve Mega. Let's see here as he will go for the push. Ladies and gentlemen, down at the Nexus. Sonic Wave will not connect mula kay Impressive, but will focus towards the minion. I think that's it. This game will go into the hands of Omega Esports.
Victory.
I think that's it, man. So, one-sided in without doubt, and a really Omega showing here of why they're considered a very established, kahit wala pa tayong pro scene na their pro team. Sila nag-champion sa Wild Rift Asia Brawl and gusto na rin nilang hindi malason at kumuha na rin ng slot dito sa sa Wild Rift Underground. Pero syempre hindi yun papadaliin ng mga team sa Wild Rift Underground kasi nga underground to, mga tol, 'di ba? Walang sinasanto dito. But well played sa Team Adversity. I think that's still well done mula sa kanila, especially kila Rain Smart. I just cannot but feel na feeling ko bagong stock lang tong Team Adversity, and I think Team Omega, they really have their fair share of practice and even experience in terms of tournament, and that reflects also on this one. They just really move as a team. They have their timings really on and impressive, and JLC, everyone is just online on that part. Even Arise has his moment to shine dun sa may bottom lane side when he got cornered, no? By Team Adversity. It was a good plan by Team Adversity. Talagang nakaisa lang si Arise dito, and remember that a good plan only lasts for like a few seconds, 2 seconds siguro. So, ayan, mga kaibigan, mainit ang tarima doon sa laban ng Omega and of course Team Adversity. Pero yun na nga, kaya nga sabi ko mas gusto ko panoorin yung mga hindi pro team. Mas marami tayong pwedeng makita pa doon na bago-bago, pero mainit talaga pag pro team din yung nakikita natin. So that's Team Omega. Going back into this tournament, they will be moving towards ano na yata eh. I think round 5 pa lang yon, or is that round 6? Tingnan natin, no? Pakita ka lang desktop ko sa inyo. May na-default kanina. Anong na-default? Okay, may nagka-defaultan, no? So, silipin natin yung running tournament natin. Nasa round 5 na tayo. Nanalo ang Sunsparks sa Forsaken, ang magkalaban ay Extreme Elite Esports, tsaka Sunsparks. Wala nang team name versus DR Esports. We have Winx Gamer Hub versus ESG Aces. Finesse Esports versus Strange Esports. I think ongoing yata to. I think ongoing to. Okay. And ay! Oh my glove! Round 6! Kaya nga bang makarating sa playoffs ng Omega, XC versus Omega? Oh my glove, mga kaibigan. Mainit na laban. So, ang gagawin ko mga tol, mag-relive tayo. Alright? Magre-relive tayo. Init nito puta. Mainit. Mainit, Bonglings. Pumasok ka na, Berting, magre-relive tayo mga tol. Let's shoutcast this game, Omega vs Execration. Pero maglalagay ako ng 5-minute delay sa stream, no? So, wala nang intro, wala nang kung anong mahabang pasakalya pa. Let us close the stream nga tol. Mag-relive tayo. Mag-antay kayo ng 5 minutes and we'll go live on that part. Tapos, yun, let's go. Shoutcast natin yung Omega tsaka yung Execration. Up next, that is up next. Tuloy-tuloy, that is round 6. Mga kaibigan, just to give you an idea, Execration already has a seed in the playoffs. Alam nyo yun? May playoff seed na ang Execration. Ang Omega wala pa. Kasi di pa sila nagcha-champion. So, eto, best of 1 lang to, lasunan lang to, mga kaibigan. So, tingnan natin. I-relive ko para wala talagang mainit ang natin. Mag-relive ako na may 5-minute delay, okay? So, yun na muna, mga kaibigan. I will mamba out. Let's go, Execration Omega up next. Kita-kits, again, Wild Rift Underground, week 16 na natin what will happen. Let's go.